BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillys, Union and Bethel Universities, USJ, TCA, JCS, and Peabody. Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to the sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
And welcome to Jerry Eskew Gymnasium as the Lady Eagles getting ready to take on Trinity Christian Academy for some region basketball here tonight. The girls' game will be starting here in about 12 minutes. I'm Coach Brian Bullard. Coach Joe Holloway will join me here shortly. But as we get ready for basketball action, I'm joined tonight by Coach Shane O'Brien, and wanted to just kind of introduce Coach O'Brien. He will be our new head middle school football coach and varsity assistant. He's helping with some middle school basketball teaching, and I won't steal all of his thunder, but he's joining us here just for a couple minutes tonight. Wanted to introduce him, talk to him a little bit. Coach, thanks for being with us. I want you to talk a little bit about your story, about your high school, and just how did you end up here at Jackson Christian?
Well, first of all, I'm glad to be here. It's been a great start so far to being here at Jackson Christian, and I started off, going to a small school just like this, Tipton Rosemark Academy, who the Eagles play often, it's always these small family atmospheres that always make me enjoy doing what I do, coaching and teaching, and I'm excited to be here. I ended up playing college football and going to school at Hendrix College, who is often reaching out to Jackson, trying to get kids, and it was a great journey to start off, and I coached there after playing there. I coached the running backs last year. I coached there for 3 years, and my heart's always been in Tennessee, and especially West Tennessee and Memphis. And I was looking, and Coach Palmer was the first person to reach out, and I recruited kids from Coach Palmer, and we've always had a good relationship, and I think it's almost a match made in heaven, so to speak. So I can't wait to be here, and looking forward to football season, obviously, and I'm enjoying basketball season as it's going on right now. So
I talked a little bit about this, but I want you to tell folks that are listening kind of what your day-to-day looks like right now, and just talk about the roles you have taken on.
So I wake up early in the morning, and I drive from Memphis. It's about an hour commute. But I start off, every day, trying to be better than I was yesterday, and progressively moving forward throughout the day. I, start teaching early in the morning. I start with personal finance, and then make my way through econ, and then oftentimes go down to the middle school and handle some PLT or some helping those kids building those relationships early on in the classroom, and then. I then, end the day with more seniors, and then I go to middle school basketball practice, and, I think it's awesome with these schools, JCS and Tipton Rosemark included. When you get this small school vibe, all kids play almost every sport, so it's good to start building those relationships in every sport, in every category, because, the big game at these schools is numbers, and obviously, getting kids involved in the community and in all sports is huge for these schools.
So, middle school basketball, obviously football is in off-season mode right now. You got some middle school kids finishing basketball that will go into baseball. Some of the 8th graders will go into off-season football, which you'll rotate down there when you get finished. So how I kind of want to end this up is if you've got a parent listening, or if we're going to talk to some parents, what can they expect out of you as a coach and as a leader of young men on the field and off the field?
So it's a great question. I've live this fully in my life is every day you get the opportunity to be better than you were yesterday. Never taking for granted the opportunity that tomorrow presents. And that's how I approach football. That's how I approach basketball. Every opportunity you get is actually how you are going to progress in life and forward in the future. And, football has always been that way to me. And so when it came time to actually adapt that to my personal life, it's a no-brainer how these games and team sports and everything like that coexist with life itself. And ultimately, that's what I'm going to ask my players to do, is just be better than you were every opportunity. Just try to strive to become better as you were as you go forward. And, ultimately becoming the best version of yourself. And that's ultimately what I am. And obviously, I'm a big family guy. I moved back to Memphis to be closer to my family. So, and Jackson Christian is definitely a family place. I have nothing but just family vibes from this place, and it's been very welcoming, and I appreciate it every day I'm here. And ultimately, for me, parents, you're going to get someone that cares for your kid, and that's going to push them to be better than they were yesterday, ultimately becoming the best versions of themselves.
Coach, I appreciate your time. We appreciate your time. It's awesome for folks that might be watching that'll go back and watch this to know who you are, to see your face. We're excited to have you here. Come from a line of football knowledge and work and all of those things. So I'm going to say welcome officially to Jackson Christian. And folks, if you're just joining us, it's Coach Shane O'Brien. Be doing our middle school football among a lot of other roles around here. So we're glad to have him. Thank you for your time, Coach. We will take a 2-minute timeout and come back with more basketball talk.
Great American Sports, make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports, make sports an addiction.
The best thing to order is when you are sitting at soccer practice, order it through your phone while you're sitting there, and then you go and pick it up.
But you're much more of a planner than me.
I am.
And that's what I love about you.
Yes.
I'm not that prepared. It's more seat of my pants.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Had an accident and in need of repairs? If you're being towed, make sure the driver knows where to take it. David White Body Shop to expedite the repair process. David White Body Shop has been in business over 42 years. They have factory-trained certified technicians, and they are a direct repair shop for most insurance companies. They make sure your vehicle is repaired to manufacturer's recommendations. Always insist on the professionals at David White Body Shop. Whether you're relocating into Jackson or just wanting something new and different, call Kenny Sutherland with 5-Star Real Estate Services. He can help make your dreams become a reality. With over 20 years experience and helping over 1,000 families with their new home purchases, there's a reason that he is your new construction expert and home buying specialist. Call Kenny today, direct at 731-444-1164 or 731-661-9000. And we are back here getting ready for action at Jerry Eskew Gymnasium. 4 minutes and 10 seconds and counting. And, Brian, we've got a big matchup tonight. Now, this is TCA girls' first district ball game. And we're 0-1, but, a tale of two halves. Charles Dickens would have liked writing a book like that, but so close to be so far.
Yeah, and we talked about it a lot the other night, and I'm sure that Coach Schutz, they went back, they watched the film. We were speeding them up, we were turning them over, we were converting baskets. Sometimes as a coach, you enjoy that halftime. Sometimes as a coach, you want to just keep playing. And they got to go regroup and made some adjustments. Coach Ayers did some different things with his press. And it was a different half. But, you're down 16. Our girls fought, got it back to 7. Could have got it to 4, somewhere in there. So valiant effort from them, and, no more victories. But, that's a really good team with one of the best players around. And so, we're going to build on that. And so tonight, this is going to be – we talked about this the other night. Tuesday, Friday, your region until it's tournament time. And so you got to be ready to go every Tuesday and Friday. So our girls will be ready. Another rivalry game, so you wouldn't expect anything less with intensity. But we are excited. We are excited about tonight and another opportunity to play basketball.
Oh, absolutely, and looking forward to it. Boys' game will be one humdinger, white knuckler, slobber knocker. This girls' game could be interesting because there are no more Gehrings and Lees to play girls' basketball. There is one to play boys' basketball. And I don't believe, if my statistics are right, that we won a ball game during the Lee Gehring era over there. Macy and Olivia are playing at Union. But this is new season. History is nice. Doesn't mean a thing, does it, Brian?
No, we're focused on this one and what our girls coming in. You had records out earlier. I think 11-5 or 12-5, something like that. And so we're looking to continue. There it is, 12-5, 0-1 in the region. But that you're probably playing. We talked about this the other day. You're looking at USJ being 1-0, Fate Academy being 1-0. Our girls. I fully suspect them. We're going to be battling for that top spot when the tournament time rolls around.
Oh, absolutely. And, Brian, I guess we need to keep an eye on things, and I'll let you handle it since you do the starting lineups. But I do know we're going to have a moment of silence before the prayer to honor Warren Oldham, the official.
Yeah, JPD was talking to Mr. Tommy about that earlier, and he actually took over for Mr. Tommy when he retired. And so it's a sad thing, and we're going to pay a tribute to him.
This is Lee Johnson.
And this is Jason Lockridge from Southern Capital Advisors.
We're thankful for the Jackson Christian family and are honored to help lay a foundation that will build our community for years to come.
Welcome to Southern Capital Field, and go Eagles!
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Whether you're relocating into Jackson or just wanting something new and different, call Kenny Sutherland with 5-Star Real Estate Services. He can help make your dreams become a reality. With over 20 years experience and helping over 1,000 families with their new home purchases, there's a reason that he is your new construction expert and home buying specialist. Call Kenny today. Direct
And we are back here at Jerry Eskew Gymnasium, getting ready for the starting lineups for your girls' game. Very nice, Coach. Very nice tribute to Officer, and I know Mr. Tommy's having a lot of emotions and things going along with that.
You and I both. We'll let you get the starting lineups, though.
Number 3, freshman Mallory Arnold. Number 5, she's a sophomore, Jenna Joyce. Number 12, she's a sophomore, Tori Robinson. Number 20, she's a senior, Anna Sanders. And the final starter for the Lady Lions is number 25, Riley Hidrago. And she is a sophomore. Lady Lions coached by Matt Coble, assisted by Jana Kaler and Rod Parker. And now the starters for your Lady Eagles. Starting at guard, she's a junior. Number 2, Riley Bradford. And starting at guard, she's a junior. Number 34, Tess Little. And starting at guard, she's a junior. Number 30, Gibson Boykin. And at forward, she's a senior. Number 11, Taylor Baines. And the final starter for your Lady Eagles tonight is senior number 22, Elena Yarbrough. Lady Eagles coached by Coach Tony Schutz, assisted by Kim Watson and Kristen Moore.
Well, I'm expecting youth to show itself. The TCA kids will play hard. Matt Coble always has his team playing hard. But Tony's got the experience, and we're hungry because of Friday night.
Yep.
The girls want to atone for that second half.
That's exactly right. And, you want to get that taste out of your mouth and move on to the next one, and that's the good thing about basketball. You get to do that pretty quick. So we'll see if we know our girls will be ready. Excited
Absolutely.
To see them.
And this is a copyright broadcast of Worthy Road Studios for 2023. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or further use of this BallGame Blitz broadcast without the express written consent of Worthy Road Studios is strictly prohibited. And we are ready for the jump ball, and it is controlled by Jackson Christian and Riley Bradford. And I saw Tristan Nash a while ago. He's here. And we've got a good crowd, and it's getting better as the time goes on. There's our screen and roll. Tess comes off of it, feeds inside. Elena a little higher, didn't have the room. Tess up with a 3.
Dang.
And that looked good right there, and it was.
Really good ball movement. Love when the ball touches the post and comes back out, Coach. You get a good shot off of it.
Absolutely. And good points by Brian. Always listen to him, one of the best color men in America. And we're out trapping in this young TCA squad. We get the first turnover on them. And here's a driving layup. We're still missing a few layups, but the girls want to work on. And that's one of those tests. Didn't mean to do it, but she gets it anyway.
Yeah, I think Taylor got a little bit of contact on her lay-in, but
I agree with you, Brian. But you and I, we're not calling it. We're
That's
up
right.
here. Look, we're going to bring the press three-quarter court. And it's going to be a 2-2-1, a little different than we've been using.
Yeah, extending it out.
Now we drop back and keep it out of the middle. And we'll make them we force the turnover, their second. Here's the skip pass across. Shot up just barely off by Gibson. Rebound, and Elena Yarber. And she wanted to go up Man, there's a lot of contact down
Yeah,
there.
I think that one she got that one clean, but don't want to see her bring it down. Just go back up with it.
Never leave it where the little people, as they say, can play with it. Another turnover, third turnover by TCA, and I know that's got to be on Matt's mind. I see Rod Parker, who used to play at McNary Central, one of their assistants, kind of shake his head just a hair, and you do that. There's the pass over the top off the screen. And again, a little high and off, and their rebound, and their big rebounder, Arnold. Mallory Arnold looks like one day she could be a force. They go to the corner with it. The driving layup, and is that 12, I think, Robinson?
That is 12, yes, sir. Their numbers are a little hard to see.
They really are for me. And there's the shot off, and we're rushing them just a hair, Brian.
Yeah, getting good looks, though.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to fall.
Just measure those things out and drop them. We'll go 1-4 low across the baseline. Here's the shot up, Tessa's shot, and she is on. It's 2 threes.
I'll tell you who's not off, and that's Tess Little.
Yeah,
2 for 2 from the three-point line. Whew.
As the wrestler Handsome Jimmy would say, mercy, Daddy. Good defense. We're hustling. You check it out. We've jumped to the ball, trying to keep it out of the post, and we'll come out and put pressure on the ball. And some good effort over there, and that is from Taylor Banks. Taylor always gives you good effort. Now, see substitution for TCA. I believe Payne is one of them that has come in.
It looks like Mary Grace Cleek, Coach. That's an 8th grader.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Well, we got the pressure, even though it's off us.
Yeah, and with a couple, girls graduating, some focal points of their team, we're able to play our true zone and not have to sag off.
I know our girls, not only they, and there's another turnover by TCA. They want to beat TCA, but they want to make up for Friday night.
Yeah.
We are a proud bunch of girls, and I'm talking about the kind of pride that makes you want to work harder when something doesn't go right. 1-4 set up. We run the guard through cut. They screen and roll. They got the angle. Just a little over the back of that iron. You either got to bank it clean or you got to roll it over there.
Yeah, tough angle there.
Yeah. And first time out of the night, called by TCA. And let's take a 30-second timeout with TCA with Jackson Christian up 6-2.
Whether you're relocating into Jackson or just wanting something new and different, call Kenny Sutherland with 5-Star Real Estate Services. He can help make your dreams become a reality. With over 20 years experience and helping over 1,000 families with their new home purchases, there's a reason that he is your new construction expert and home buying specialist. Call Kenny today, direct at 731-444-1164 or 731-661-9000.
We are back thanks to Gary Lockhart, our fine producer-director. Brian, I like the pressure early, and we actually have up the intensity.
Yeah, we're getting the turnovers. We just got to convert.
Here we go. This time it's back to the 1-2-2 type matchup, and that's what we play on a half-court basis. But we get those traps out in those corners. TCA dribbler picks it up. They wanted to shoot 3. The dribble drive, the kick out. Shot up and good, and that's a 3. And for a young crew, they're playing hard, and that was Mary Grace Cleek.
Big shot there by the young 8th grader.
Yeah, a lot of tagging going, pushing there on the left elbow high post. Gibson Boykin. We move it around the horn a little bit, come back to Gibson with it. She's at the top of the circle, and she has drawn their tallest girl. Nice guard through cut. The pass, the shot, she missed, but Gibson and the fouls on Mallory Arnold. And I believe Gibson's shooting between 85 and 90% from the free throw line, if I'm not mistaken. Nothing but string music.
And good offense there, running the cutters through, and right now Lady Lion's not doing a good job jumping to the basketball, so look for us to continue to take advantage of that.
Oh, absolutely.
Second shot for Gibson Boykin with a 7-5 lead. This one a little short. It was straight enough. The rebound by Payne. They get in the front court, and we're going to have a trap over there. We left the post unguarded. Gibson played it smart, though.
Yeah. Good job there by covering down, knocking that out of bounds, avoiding the layup.
I see Melton is in for us. Holt is in. I know we've got one more. It may be Jenna Tinsley. I'll have to look, but I believe
Lily Barnes.
Oh, is it Lily in? Okay, yeah, Lily. That time we didn't cover the lane. They shot it too hard. Rebound. They knocked themselves off of it. We pick it up. Gibson wants to run. She crosses over. And that is not, and he is correct. Yeah. The official is correct. 3-point shot up just off the iron. And let's see who they say touched it last. It belongs to Jackson Christian. Got shooters in both corners. Oh, nice pass, and that made it. Gibson Boykin, and she shot it softer then.
Yeah, flex there, and they're just not seeing those cutters.
Yep. Here we go, and I've got that as the 5th turnover. We almost committed one. That is, I believe that's our first turnover, Brian. Missed trying to make the intercept. They dribble through. It's up, no good. And that's one of those when you run into somebody, you're going to get a foul.
Yeah, loose ball foul there.
And let's see, coming in, we see Riley Hadrago. Well, she got some playing time last year, I believe, with their team.
I think so.
And they are a young team. I guess we're a medium team because we're junior loaded. Both teams playing hard, and I like girls basketball because they always are enthusiastic. You get a set of girls to buy into what you're teaching and coaching, and they will play their hearts out and try to run through a brick wall for you. A little dribble drive, the kick out. Drago wants to throw it in there, and that's going to be turnover number 6. 9-5 your score with the Eagles running. Here's Gibson Boykin. Reverse pivots out of there. Tess feeds in with a nice bounce pass, the kick out around the horn. Melton, and they refeed, and they were able to reach through and knock it through.
Yeah, you can't come through us like that, though. I'd like for us to pick that foul up there.
Possession arrow belongs to them, so we have to count that as a turnover, Brian.
I thought Carly had good position.
Yeah, I did too, huh? But the men down there with the striped shirts, they are the officials.
That's right.
A little different look to our press. Nice trap using the sideline and the half line as part of our trap, but they get it out. A little clearing out, and Tony's right. He was asking for the call. They beat us across the lane that time, and that's how you score points. They get matched back up. We go back door to Boykin, and she's fouled.
Coach Coble talking to Cleek about going straight up, not coming down, and
yeah,
most of the time that's going to pick up a foul.
Now, we've played hard, but we've let them hang around a little bit, Brian.
Yeah, you want to take advantage of the turnovers, and once we start converting that.
Gibson's straight enough, but it's not getting over the front of that rim. Remember the acronym of BEEF, balance, eye, elbow, follow through, but you got to use those legs and get it over the front of the rim. Let's see what she does with her second free throw. Shot it, got it. Hope I didn't jinx her because I was talking about her how well she's been shooting free throws.
The old announcer's jinx, huh?
Yeah, that's my fault. And TCA keeps the fresh people coming in. I see where Lainey Williams just came out of the ball game. Boy, our camera crew, we got floor cameras. We got it all with Worthy Road Studios. Nice pass. We couldn't get there to pick that up. They kicked. They wanted to shoot the three. They turn it over. Quickly to Melton. Melton wants to drive. She's cut off. Kicks it back out. Feeding inside. Not sure we had the angle unless we went over the top.
No, you got to throw that to the corner of the backboard if you're going to make that pass.
Absolutely. Good coaching by Brian Bullard. Shot up off the back of the iron, rebound fought for, and I believe they're going to get us with a foul. And they got Riley. Interesting. And it could have been. This will be a baseline throw-in, 10-7 the score. Jackson Christian with the lead. Drago wants to drive, kicks out. And, wow, is that a 2 or 3? I thought it was a 2.
Yeah.
And that is Cleek. Pretty good shooter for her youth. And if my stats are right, she's got 7.
Yeah, you can tell she is not afraid to shoot the basketball and doing a great job.
Yeah. And Cleek is just an 8th grader, so his time is on her side. We go back to the line. 3rd team foul. Boy, that one was nothing but string music. Blakely Melton. Her 2nd one, shot it, got it. Okay, we're back to the 2-2-1 full court press. We'll try to take the middle away in this. They take it middle side, and they'll go back middle. They hit right over and a 14-footer, but a foul call.
It didn't look like she was close to her, but Carly didn't argue, so she must have got her on the elbow.
Yeah, but they have given the foul to Riley. Let's check and see if they change that. First free throw up and good.
Maybe she got her from the side.
It could have been. Second one no good. Jackson Christian's holding with the rebound.
Yep.
Melton passes, makes the guard through a cut off the high post screen. Baines looking. Now our spacing, we got to watch that to Boykin. No, not to Boykin. That is actually Melton. We feed inside. Holt's going to bury that. Well, I thought she was going to bury it, and kind of got mugged there.
Yeah. It takes a strong foul to keep Carly from getting to the basket, and they're going to make her earn it at the line.
Well, I watched her hit home runs in softball, and she can pole the thing. Free throw up. Oh, dances off the rim. The United States Steel stock went down then. That one, it went back up, hits that second one for her first point, 2.7 seconds. The press extended. They try to run through it. Shot cleanly blocked, and at the end of 1 quarter play, Jackson Christian 13, TCA 10. Let's take a 30-second timeout.
New Nissans are rolling in. Over 70 new Nissans to choose from. That means special incentives. 0% financing up to 60 months. And invoice pricing, so you pay what we pay. Plus over 70 pre-owned units. Something for everyone. Certified pre-owned too. Luxury vehicles. BMW, Lexus, Alfa Romeo, and much more at Carlock Prestige. Check out all we have to offer at CarlockNissanofJackson.com. You should already be here.
And we're back in SQ Gymnasium into the first quarter. Your Lady Eagles lead 13-10. Coach, you would think having a 3-point lead, Coach Utes would be pleased with that, but I think we turned them over 7 or 8 times unofficially there, and we got to convert those turnovers into points and just finish shots and extend this lead back out.
Absolutely, we're not getting points off turnovers like we should. And we've taken, like you said and pointed out earlier, some good shots, but they're either coming up a little short or either we got this funny angle, and the more arc you got, the more chance you have of it coming down through the rim. Taylor Baines, the senior, will inbound the ball from the Jackson Christian home side as far as the fans. And actually, Change Gibson wound up inbounding it. We go 1-4 high. Running the guard through. Here comes We throw in there, they double team, but going to the hole a little bit hard. TCA with the rebound. Shot from the corner, bounces around. I thought it might have a chance. They get the offensive rebound. Nice bounce pass. And Arnold has scored her first 2 points of the game, and it's a 1-point contest.
Yeah, good rebound and put back from Arnold. She's got some size for a freshman.
And, of course, the offside post pops out when we run this offense. We run a cutter through. She gets the screen. They feed inside. That one had just a little hand turnage, and it didn't go in. Good play. Yeah, she traveled in. 8th turnover, and I'm probably going to get off the turnover wagon because that's 8, and we're barely into the second quarter.
Yep.
Here comes Jackson Christian, really needing a bucket here and getting the offense smoothed out. There's the back door, and they call a block. I didn't know whether he was going to call travel, a block.
Yeah, I think she did a good job with the Euro step and avoiding the charge.
Boykin 2 for 4 from the free throw line, 4 points in this contest. Eyes it, tries it, and buys that one. Now 3 for 5. And down the scorer's table, we are, they must have been checking for who the foul was on. Shot up and good. And that looks like the Gibson Boykin we know. They run Joyce in there, Jenna Joyce. And was that Cleek coming back into the ball game?
I believe it was, yes, sir.
Fine young player, the 8th grader. And there's another version of our press. Our kids are active, and we can't let them get whoops. And that sometimes you got to foul. And that's because the young lady from TCA actually stepped up a step.
Yeah, it was a good idea. She just didn't have the right angle there to get that steal.
You got to go about a foot ahead of them to get that steal. And we keep the pressure on. They drive. They like to use that reverse pivot. We tip it. We grab it. Another turnover, and Boykin running ahead. Here it is to Jenna Tinsley, number 32 in there with her first 2, Brian.
Great job by Gibson keeping her eyes up and Jenna finishing that lay-in.
Cleek got it. We're trying to maneuver her to the trap. She takes the alley and makes the pass down the sideline. Hustling, Taylor Baines gets it. Boykin picks it up. She makes a nice left-handed pass, and she can use either hand. Baines kicks it out. Tinsley, I was wanting Jenna to crank it up. Don't listen to the announcer, Jenna. Do what's best. We set our offense. Looks more like a box, and we'll screen down. Boykin goes up. Tess Little crosses over. I hope Tess's grandparents are listening up in Middle Tennessee. Okay, I believe Tony's call was Bulldog.
Bulldog.
Yeah. Left wing shot, just barely in and out. That's the first time, and Tess's elbow just a hair out because she's hit her previous 2 threes. Picked up after we force it, and then we turn it over. We've turned it over 5 times now, which is more than we should. Subs coming in, Laney Williams coming back in for them. And Riley Hadrago is coming back in. They'll run a box and screen. Well, they're a little mixed up. They were supposed to X on that one. Here's Cleek, wanted to drive. We cut her off. She reverses out. They go back down in the corner. Hadrago, and she's got her first 2. And this is a 3-point ball game again at the 4:48 mark. A lot of action in that post down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to kick it out. There we go. An exchange and a cutter goes through. Here's Tess wanting to try it. Not only did she get fouled, but the ball is stuck. Okay, which official is going to show out and jump up there?
And that thing is stuck well.
It is really well. You can take a basketball and throw straight from underneath, though. And they're going to use the mop for the floor. And when you do that, you get a little further under, and you don't ever push it towards the rim. You push it away from the rim. Over the years, now I used to girls at one time up through, I think it was 84. There's this nice shot, just didn't have enough oomph to get over the rim. It was straight. Boykin with a rebound. And Yarborough's foul by number 15, the 8th grader, Williams.
Yeah, Riley with a good look, just off the mark, and Elena fouled on the jumper.
And Elena will go to the line. This will be her first trip to the free throw line tonight, shooting 2. Coming off the back of the iron. They used to shoot a boys basketball up through 84, 85, and then they changed to the smaller ball. That one was perfect by Elena. Quick long pass and hustling back to knock it away as Elena Yarber. Holt will come back in the ball game. And I don't want to hear myself. Got a lot of people. Hopefully my phone with the game works a little better. Long pass out front. They'll go back Cleek. They like to get it to Cleek. And if she's shooting well, that was Williams. Air ball over the backside. And they are quick to double, and we turn it over. But they're quick to double Gibson Boykin. Boy, Gibson.
Great defense not to foul and then able to come up with it.
Yep. Trying to get away from the pressure. It goes off Gibson's foot, and TCA is going to keep the fresh people in there. They line up in a semi-box formation. Cutters go through. They try to kick it out, or we knocked it away from them. Here's Boykin streaking up the floor. We need to fill the lanes. We were a little tight. 3 up, 3 down.
Yeah, you can't give her that much space, and she was able to stay under control and knock it down. It's a big shot to give us a 7-point lead.
Yes, and she's a talented not only player for Jackson Christian, plays AAU or travel ball in the summer. Holt just missed out on the rebound, and she'll pick up a body foul.
We got to have 5 white jerseys going to the boards there.
Yeah, I'm afraid we got some folks wanting to run out a little bit, Brian. And I used to do that too sometimes, so not being critical. That's Holt's first foul. First free throw up and off the back of the iron. So 1 for 3 right now for Tori Robinson at the free throw line. She'll get her second. And it's off. Rebound. Holt cleans the boards, looks. They try to take her outlet away. Tess comes and gets it. And now she's leaving some of the folks behind. Went to Boykin, and you can see we've already dropped our post. We go back 1-4 high. Skip pass may be in order. And I can tell Coach Coble's telling the girls to talk to each other. Left one of ours open, but it wasn't in a position where she could get a good shot. Nice screen and roll, the 3 up. Just a little short, but it was straight enough to go in. And I'm going to tell you what, TCA takes the ball hard down the floor and at us.
Yeah, we like to step over there and get in front and take a charge.
I'm with you. I believe we could get a couple of charges out of this. Mallory Arnold back in the ball game, and also it looks like Jenna Joyce has come in. Lily Barnes just came out for us. Riley Bradford taking her time. Run a curl cut over Holt screen, but we go to the left side to Tess. Tess looking, and it was too high for Holt. That's one of those you either got to make a ball fake to create your pass lane, or you got to drop it with a little hump in there to the post player. You can't sail it. Little with the pressure out front. Here's Bradford on the ball. TCA goes left corner. Well, Tony's into this one too. I believe he can still jump out there and create a trap. They lob it in, and they had a good target. Mallory Arnold, I believe, is the tallest young lady on the floor. Driving and interesting. A lot of physical contact, but a miss. 21-16 with 1:31 to go. Left corner, feeding to Arnold inside. She'll kick it out. They drive, and they'll get Holt probably, but how do you get away with sticking that arm around there?
Yeah, just keep moving with your hands up there, and Carly kind of swiped at it late.
You know, I can hear Mr. Ullman and Coach David Blackstock, move those feet, move those feet. And this one rolls in. And defense is played with your feet. How many times when you played did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
And looking through the hair, I am not sure, but I think that is Tori Robinson. And her second one up, and rolls in, dances on the rim. And
Anna Sanders, coach, number 20.
Is that Sanders?
Yes,
okay.
sir.
I could not tell. So Sanders gets her first points. Nice high screen. We go back inside, but Yarber's going to take it to the hole anyway. Goes up with a jumper. Wow, man. Interesting calls.
Yeah, over the back call there. Coach, that's her third foul.
Yes, it is, and that is an item. And that changes our dynamics just a little bit, even though, and we bring Melton back in, Blakely Melton. 3-point lead, 56 seconds. Oh, I thought Elena had it for a minute, but she's going to pick up the foul. And it looks like Arnold's going to go for her first free throws to the line at 49.6 seconds on the clock. You can see it on the Worthy Road Studio scoreboard here. And that one is off to the left. Arnold will be coming out as I see there's a substitution waiting at the table. Shot it, it's off the iron. Rebound, Yarbrough. And boy, they're checking her out. She gets it out of there. Now we can run. Boykin. No, it's Blakely Melton. Shot from the top of the circle is going to bounce off. Boykin gets the rebound, goes up, and she'll be shooting two. Well, the effort's good.
Yeah.
The rebounding's pretty good.
Yeah, you know, if we're making a knock down a few shots, we're looking at a different lead and probably feel better about it. And sometimes you don't, so you have to keep up the effort and you have to keep playing defense.
First shot up, nothing but string music. Boykin had 4 in the first quarter. She's got 6 in this quarter. Make it 7. So a total of 11 points on the night with 31 seconds. TCA will have one more attempt at least, depending on how fast we play. There's the trap. We pick it up. Boykin wants to run. It's a foot race to the basket. Nice shot. She'll get 2. I was hoping that one was going to bank off the glass and go in, Brian.
Yeah, she did a good job getting the girl on her hip and going all the way to the basket and drawing the contact.
You know, a lot of people don't realize how important that contact is, drawing it like she did and protecting the basketball. First shot up and good. And I believe Coach Teichman will be your guest at halftime.
Yes, sir.
Second one looking good right there. You could tell it was going in beforehand. 17.4 seconds. Eagles with a 7-point lead. Here's the press. They throw it long. Now we can trap in the corner, and that's what Tony wants. That's what we got. And it's a jump ball.
Lady Eagles.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought it was. The TCA jumped out quick. Can you do that? You can do that sometimes, and sometimes you'll catch people off guard. Annie Payne is coming back in to the ball game for TCA. 9.7 seconds. We can still get a very good shot. Right. Boy, nice screen by Yarber. And we're trying to force feed that one in. Shot up with 2 seconds off the back of the glass. No threat at the end of the first half. Jackson Christian 25 and TCA 18. Let's take a 1-minute timeout. Coach Kyle Teichman will be with us.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Hello folks, this is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installations, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
And we are back here at SQ Gymnasium. Halftime of the girls' game, 25-18, Lady Eagles lead. Joined by Coach Kyle Teichman. We got our Little Eagles cheerleaders taking the floor, getting ready to perform. Coach Teichman, 25 points, but it feels like as far as how many we've scored, we missed a couple layups there. I bet Coach Utes is not real thrilled. We're turning them over, but just not turning it into points.
Yeah, they're playing hard. Rivalry games, there's that kind of extra energy, so missing some stuff around the rim, some free throws. I think with our size and strength advantage, hopefully it'll wear them down, and that lead will continue growing, and then more of those shots will fall.
Yeah, and, a young, very young TCA girls team playing a couple 8th graders out there, so they're only going to get better. Pretty good half there by our girls. Excited for the second half. Coach, let's talk Friday night. We talked at halftime, what you would have to do, what your guys would have to do to come out in a kind of hostile environment and come out with a region win, and we were able to do it. I heard you just tell Coach that, you found a way. So talk about how we found a way and how we were able to come out of there Friday night with a win.
Yeah, really did not play our best. Same thing we were kind of talking about with the girls. We missed a lot of easy layups, a lot of free throws. Maybe it was nerves, maybe it was something they're doing, and they did a good job. They did a few things to take us out of our comfort zone, but we're battling foul trouble. So to win that game on the road against a good team where Ridgely Reagan hardly plays because of foul trouble. We had Kelsey in foul trouble. Tucker Jones was tremendous. He played more minutes than he has all season, and he stepped up and did some great things on both ends. Deuce played well. So we had other guys step up that was great. So we've got more guys we can trust in a similar type game tonight. Really good team, local rivalry, district game. So similar type of feel tonight.
You mentioned that, we battled and we went down, I think it was 7 at one point, which was our largest deficit. And I was a little bit nervous just because of how they play, the style that they play, the pace they play at, that a 7-point lead for them could be a double-digit lead, 15-point lead for some teams as far as how they play and the pace they want to go at. But, what was there a message? Was it just your guys? It wasn't like there was anything crazy happening. It was just like maybe we calmed down, we made a shot, and it sparked us to get back in the game.
Yeah, I think they settled in. We talked at halftime because it was a 1-point game then, but we were still just kind of frustrated because we were not playing kind of how we had been. So I just told them, hey, these type of games, this happens. It's part of it's what they're doing. When we get frustrated, we just can't start pointing fingers and kind of fall apart. We got to come together and stick through that, and that kind of is what happened in the third quarter. They made a little run, and a lot of it was silly mistakes on our parts that were really correctable, and then when we finally did what we were supposed to, we got open shots, they started to fall and just fed into it. So I did my best to remain calm because I knew they were giving great effort. They were playing really hard. They wanted it. It wasn't for lack of trying. We just weren't being as smart as we probably should have been, and then late third and fourth quarter we started getting the shots we want, and if we generate enough quality looks, we've got enough good players, we're going to score the basketball.
Yeah, and I commend you for that as far as staying calm and some times where it's some silly turnovers, some unforced turnovers, and some things that happened out there. Jumping into tonight, you mentioned talented team coming over here, well coached, all those things. A couple of really good scores. They have some shooters, as we talked about earlier today. So what is your what do we have to do to win and come out and be 2-0? I guess 3-0 in our region.
Yeah, got to take care of the ball. They'll pressure and do some stuff, and if you take care of it, they'll kind of fall out of that. But if they sense any sort of weakness there, they'll turn it up even more. So we got to take care of the ball. And if we get shots, we feel good. We've got a size advantage, and then anytime you get a shot, it's a chance for an offensive rebound. So if we can take care of the basketball and get shots, I think the points will follow. And we got to get out to their shooters. I mean, they make 10 threes a game. Half of their overall field goal attempts are from three, and it's not normal threes. They'll shoot it from college, NBA plus range. So we've got to really get out there when it is a shooter. So we've got to be disciplined in the scout and treat different guys different ways and just make them work with it. We shouldn't let them be comfortable and step into these shots. We want to make them do things that they're not comfortable doing. It's a lot easier said than done because they are very good. They're disciplined. They're well coached. They're skilled, and they're playing really well. They've won several in a row, beating some good teams. So another challenge, but that's why we've been doing what we've done all year. This isn't our first challenge. Won't be our last, but I'm hoping that we're ready for it.
Absolutely. Switching gears a little bit. In between games, there's a pretty special player getting recognized, and this happened supposed to be a couple weeks ago, but there were some things. But Aiden Shaw scored his 1,000th point at West Carroll, a game I was able to be at. Just talk about we could talk forever about Aiden, but just what it has meant for you to coach him, to see the growth that he's made, and celebrate a big milestone before the game here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really special accomplishment. A lot of people play high school basketball. Not a lot of people do that. I'll try to keep it short because we could go all night, and I'll try to not get too emotional. But he's been on this journey with me pretty much since day one. A kid that I coached in middle school as a 7th grader, and have seen him grow and progress. And went through a couple of rough years early as a team, and I think he's as responsible as anybody for the success we've had because the work he's put in, not only individually, but that work has spread to other people. We've got other guys working as hard as he works, but it's an honor 100% for him. He's put the time in. He's worked for this. I mean, people don't understand. We could go through it all and they wouldn't believe it, but he works as hard at this as anybody I've ever known in my life at anything. This kid is in here every day. There's a reason he makes the shots he makes. There's a reason I let him take the shots that he takes, and it's because he's worked his tail off. So I'm really, really proud of him, really happy for him and his family, and he deserves it more than anybody I could even think of.
Sometimes on games big games, they'll detail a running back schedule or a shooting guard or whatever. They'll detail their day and what that looks like. I saw that with Blake Corum the other night from Michigan in high school, what his routine was. And Aiden's not far off and the time, and makes me tired thinking about it. We're proud of him, excited. I think there was questions early about it. I think people questioned him, and he's answered every question and rose to any occasion that he has been faced with, and I'm excited and glad that he's been an Eagle and continue to put up more points for you. And so I know like I said, we could talk forever about the kid, but tremendous honor we'll see here in between games. Coach, thank you for being with us. Good luck tonight, and let's hope that we come out on the right end again.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. That's Coach Kyle Teichman. our head boys basketball coach, join us at halftime. It's 25-18. Lady Eagles lead. We've had extended halftime here with our Little Eagles performance, so we will take a 3-minute timeout, and we will come back with more basketball action.
Football is one reason to love fall. Here's another. Save up to $16,000 on a fully loaded in-ground pool built this fall. Come by Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom on Carriage House Drive in Jackson for full details and see available styles in person.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spa even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in team sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your team sports. You can email or call us for all your team sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
Is Old Frosty on its last legs? Don't wait until it's old and cold. Give your home and family the gift of comfort. A new York HVAC system with a free 10-year parts and labor warranty from McCoy's Heating and Air. Get the security and savings of a 10-year parts and labor warranty free with the purchase of qualifying systems. So you and your whole family can celebrate in comfort with the gift that keeps on giving. A new York HVAC system delivered by Santa and his merry team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air.
Had an accident and in need of repairs? If you're being towed, make sure the driver knows where to take it. David White Body Shop to expedite the repair process. David White Body Shop has been in business over 42 years. They have factory-trained certified technicians, and they are a direct repair shop for most insurance companies. They make sure your vehicle is repaired to manufacturer's recommendations. Always insist on the professionals at David White Body Shop.
The best thing to order is when you are sitting at soccer practice, order it through your phone while you're sitting there, and then you go and pick it up.
But you're much more of a planner than me.
I am.
And that's what I love about you.
Yes.
You know, I'm not that prepared. It's more seat of my pants.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Whether you're relocating into Jackson or just wanting something new and different, call Kenny Sutherland with 5-Star Real Estate Services. He can help make your dreams become a reality. With over 20 years experience and helping over 1,000 families with their new home purchases, there's a reason that he is your new construction expert and home buying specialist. Call Kenny today, direct at 731-444-1164 or 731-661-9000.
This is Lee Johnson.
And this is Jason Lockridge from Southern Capital Advisors.
We're thankful for the Jackson Christian family and are honored to help lay a foundation that will build our community for years to come.
Welcome to Southern Capital Field, and go Eagles.
And we are back, Brian. I know you had a good talk, and Coach Kyle Teichman's got his ready to play. I got to see my old coaching comrade from Liberty, Dexter Williams. We may have a slam dunk, slobber knocker, white knuckler.
I expect it to be intense. I expect it to be it's a rivalry game, and so not a whole lot else to say about it. These are the games that you do this for and you play this game for. Two good coaches, a lot of good players, and excited for that game here in a little bit.
And, of course, let's see if we can give some scoring. Unofficial scoring, Mallory Arnold with 4 for TCA. Looks like 3 for Tori Robinson, 2 for Anna Sanders, Mary Grace Cleek, and she had 7.
And Riley Hydrago, I'm adding them as I go, she had 2. We only have 2 mics tonight, and Coach Kyle is always a great interview. Folks, you ever get a chance, and he lets you in, watch his practices. This young man, very meticulous, very fundamental, and if you want to learn how to play man-to-man defense, I can only recommend one man for that. Carly Holt had 1 for us. Lena Yarbrough with 1. Blakely Melton had 2. Gibson Boykin leading us with 13 right now. Jenna Tinsley with 2. And Tess Little opened the game with 2 3-pointers. She's got a total of 6.
Yeah, and Gibson with 13. And talking to Kyle a little bit about our first half from our girls, convert some shots. Basketball sometimes is about shot making. And, we convert these shots. We turn these turnovers into points, and we'll be looking at a different lead. But these young girls from TCA, they not super experienced, but they know what they're doing, and they still have a plan coached by a really good basketball coach.
Absolutely. Matthew Coble's got them hustling. Tony has ours hustling. We just, as Coach told you, we got to have a couple of shots fall, and, boy, that confidence goes up if they fall. TCA on the attack first, tries to go out into the high post. We knock it away. There'll be a jump ball, and it'll belong to the Lady Eagles.
Good start.
Well, it looks like defensively we picked up where we left off. And we'll attack for the first time, heading towards the south goal here at Jerry Eskew Gymnasium. Boykin comes off the screen, feed Yarbrough. And she really wasn't in position when she caught it to attack or anything, so she gives it up. Riley Bradford, and let's remember Riley has 3 personal fouls. That is an item. We feed inside. That was nice. Got the ball hooked to hit the wrong side of the magic square.
Yeah, anticipating contact there and didn't get it. Shot too hard.
And that's going to happen to you sometime. You can't anticipate, you just got to play. Inside the arc, it'll bounce off. Rebound fought for. Yarbrough had it. Now she gets it out. Tess crosses over. Riley had her feet set right, and it looked good, and it is good.
Bang.
Woo.
That's one of the perks of sitting up, Coach. We're able to tell that was going in.
Yep, handsome Jimmy the old wrestler would say, mercy, Daddy.
Good steal, attempt there by Taylor, jumping the passing lane.
Well, I like it when we're active, and I know you do too, and we thank all those fans that are out there. I am calling Apple tomorrow and find out why my phone, I can get the game, but I'm not getting all the comments. We'll try to catch up if we do start getting them. Nice tip by Elena, but we've got to be alert to help her out and be quick to our feet. Jump ball, and the Lady Lions will get it back, Brian.
Yeah, Coach Coble looking for a foul there, but the official saw the jump ball.
I think they saw that before anything you could construe as a foul, but Matthew, you're right. I'd be asking 1 5-second count. Now, we did pretty good in the boys' game getting some of those the other night.
Defense turned up there. 10-point lead. Let's keep the intensity up.
Yeah, you don't take your foot off the gas pedal in this case. Only in drag races at the end of it do you take the foot off. Here come the Lady Eagles. Riley Bradford looking. Gives it off back to Riley. And we need some purposeful movement, Brian.
Yeah, pass and cut early. We're trying to put emphasis on the post.
NBA 3 falling away. Gibson Boykin, she flips it in, but Arnold got it. Yarbrough knocks it away, and we get the ball back.
Very physical game.
Oh, it is. That one, boy, there's a little fight for the ball right there. And we throw a high pass, but Riley pulls it in. And Riley's like me. We're not the 2 tallest people in this gymnasium. On the left wing, you see the screen and roll situation. They defended it well. I like the cut Yarbrough made. And she gets fouled from behind. TCA substitutes just about every time, don't
Yeah, he's trying to keep fresh legs out there, get his girl as much experience as he can.
Now, if my stat and the board agrees with me, I've got Hydrago for 3.
Yeah.
Ball inbound, lines up the three, test shot just off the iron. Gibson wants to go up, might have got, okay, the official got it.
Switched her feet there.
If you're an old person, you remember Jackie Gleason like I do, he'd say, a little traveling music, maestro. And here comes the 2-2-1 press. We'll try to take the middle and make them reverse it. They got it down the side, lost it, but they're going to. Now that is an interesting call. You can't, you can call it, but it's no.
Loose ball. She's diving on the floor for it.
I don't know. I don't
see
it. Yeah. Oh, I admire the hustle. I can't see the call this time. But, again, he's down there on top of it. They drive in. We didn't keep our feet. They shoot it short. Riley comes up with it. Riley Bradford with the rebound. Long pass to Yarborough. Yarborough goes up, and she's fouled. Boy, this has been a physical ball game. Yarborough's 1 for 2 from the free throw line. She'll shoot 2 here. Foul is on Annie Payne. That is her first. And I think Coach Coble doesn't like the way things are flowing for them. He's going to take a timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout on the Jackson Christian Facebook Network.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
We are back, and Brian, I think we are starting to get some flow, and I think Coach Coble wanted to change that, plus get his girls back into some flow.
Yeah, doing a good job knocking down a couple shots, but also being physical, being aggressive, getting the ball inside, getting to the free throw line.
TCA has not scored this half, but we, being Jackson Christian School at the line, Yarborough, ready to shoot the first of 2. Shot it, got it. And that really looked good from Elena right then. Her second point of the ball game. She eyes it, tries it, and buys that one. She's 3 for 4 from the free throw line with 3 points in the contest. She's guarding back. Again, we show our 2-2-1 press, and it kind of evolves amoeba style and changes. And a turnover. And those are the kind that I know Coach Coble, we had pressure and almost had the girl trapped, and we didn't get the pass knocked away. And probably good because three. I knew what was happening, so I got quiet. So we didn't touch it, and they did, but great shot by Boykin. She's got 16 now.
Yeah, if you give her that much time with her feet set, she's probably going to knock that down.
Cleek hook passes it, but Elena Yarborough, who has gotten even more aggressive, stepped up, stole that one. Back to Yarborough. Here's Bradford's 3. Just off the iron and hustling down there with Lily Barnes. And did you see the shot that went with it?
Yeah, kind of all in one motion, Coach. A rebound and a finish from Lily through a little bit of contact.
Yeah, there was no wasted motion or time then. Here again is the 2-2-1 press, and that's a good changeup by Tony. This time they break it, but, ooh, that was close to a travel. Close, but no cigar. Cleek's got it, wants it, 15-footer up and good. This young lady, the 8th grader, is going to be a very good player. She's got 9 points on the night. Boykin just missing up the back of the iron. And let's say it belongs to Jackson Christian. 2 more subs. Well, let's see who all is watching. Daniel Green, Camille DeLoach, Collins. And we've got a timeout. Gary Lockhart. Let's take a 30 with them. We'll be back with more action here at Jackson Christian.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
We are back here with the Lady Eagles leading 35-20. This half is more like what you expected, Brian.
Yeah, and it starts with keeping the defensive effort up and the intensity up, and that's what we're doing. But also Gibson knocking down a three, Riley knocking down a three, Lily banging inside, getting rebounds and putbacks and getting to the free throw line.
And Lena's shown some aggression. I like that last three. That somebody say, well, why would Boykin shoot that one? I thought it was a perfect shot. Just went a little further than she wanted to on the rim. We go with the 1-4 low with the ball on the baseline. Coming out of the TCA timeout. Oh, we had it set up, and it can't be helped when you slip down like that.
Hopefully we get that spot taken care of.
Yeah, that looks like one of those where we need the little mop there to run down there. Because you can slip again. TCA with the basketball, trailing by 15 in the third quarter. Now recovery. That one is a little short. We get it out quickly from Yarborough to Gibson. Boykin, she pulls up. They take it around the horn. Here is Tess, and I think that one got partially blocked, didn't it?
Well,
I thought they touched it. Ball changed.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to go back and watch that one again. I don't know, Brian. Usually when a ball changes the way it's going up there, it's been touched.
Yeah.
Maybe not. TCA basketball. Nice pass out of there by TCA. One or both of them had to have traveled then. Barnes has got it, though, and gives it off to Tess Little. Boykin on the left wing. Oh, I thought a couple of times we had Carly Holt. Maybe good defense is what prevented the pass in there. No, we got three on her now. And they're going to, I think, call a push-off on Carly.
Yeah, kind of got put in a bad spot there and had to try to go kind of turn into a defensive back and knock a ball down and picked up a foul call.
We're staying with the 2-2-1 press. We're giving them the throw in. There's no pressure on that. We're trying to keep the ball out of the middle and trap them on the sidelines. This time, not bad, but we went for the ball. They got away, and now it's up. Recovery is so important on the press. Ball goes last touch by Barnes. It'll belong to TCA. Looks like Robinson to throw the ball in. Kicks it out front to Hadrago. Here's the three up. Comes off the iron. It's fought for down there. Carly Holt is a strong young lady.
Yep. Incidental contact, going for the rebound.
Yep. Nice behind the back. Tess Little going to the hole. A nice block by the TCA defender, but that was a good play all the way around, and that was Robinson with the block. But I like Tess going to the hole.
Yeah, good strong take there. Good defense.
We run the line this time instead of our 1-4, and now we break Boykin in there, about an 8-footer off the iron. Look at Holt work. Wow, a lot of contact. Here's Melton's three. Bang. 3 up, 3 down.
Big shot, and Carly makes that possible, getting the rebound and kicking out to a teammate.
The extra effort. Here's the steal. Blakely holding back and just going forward, almost came over it with, but good to see her. She's looking like the old Blakely Melton right now. And that time the press was more like a 3-1-1. And like I said, Tony giving some different looks. Or we're adjusting again. We match up. Here's Cleek driving on the hole. And Holt, no fear, blocks it.
Yeah, good job keeping her body off of her. Cleek trying to draw the contact, and Carly did a good job staying away from it.
Absolutely. Oh, look at Tess. Boy, she's a tough nut down there. Brings it into the forecourt, kicks it off Barnes. They want to feed Holt, but they drop a player in. They drop one in too far. You notice they don't help quite as much off of Gibson Boykin. Gibson's going to cut through and clear the side.
Tess looking, I like, and we didn't have the angle. They go to Barnes, to Boykin. Boykin left side wants to make something happen. Tony directing traffic, and he calls for the, looks like, is it the 1-4 offense? No, it's going to be a version of the box, but you're doing the same things that you do out of our 1-4. They'll loop the wing player, come back. And they give it to Boykin. She'll set it, and we can waste time with this. Good delay game offense right here. Boy, it's kind of physical. I believe Gibson may have got popped in the face a little bit.
She took a little shot there. Girl reaching for the ball.
Thought we were going to make a handoff to Tony there for a while. Tony can still shoot now. There's a push, and that's that good flex cut as you talk about. Of course, Tony's wife, Stephanie, was the NAIA Player of the Year when she was in college, and what an outstanding career she had at Union University. And that one is on Robinson, her second. We slide up, get it to Blakely Melton. She's closely guarded by Cleek, and that time I don't think we saw where we were throwing.
Yeah, they backed off the backdoor play that Coach Teichman and the guys run quite a bit, just wasn't there.
And again, we adjust our press. And we're giving them the inbound, but after that, we're trying to make them make the extra pass, trap them. Now we let them keep it in the middle, and that's how you break it. They got it down the side. Tess is doing a good job of cutting things off, even though it goes out of bounds. 4.7 seconds. Let's see how the Lady Eagles choose to play it. They'll try to match up with the players inbounds quickly. Oh, I thought it was. Here's a shot up. Rolls off the rim. Holt gets the rebound. And at the end of 3 quarters of play, the Lady Eagles of Jackson Christian 38, TCA 20 will be back on the Worthy Road Studios in Jackson Christian Facebook Network.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at Humboldt Dodge Chrysler Jeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Brian, a quick thought about we've got the 18-point lead, but we have to maintain it. With a 3-point shot, it can disappear easily.
Yeah, and looking at your numbers here, first half score was 25-18. We talked about being able to extend that lead out, knock some shots down, and we're looking at, like you said, I think we held them to 2 points in that quarter, and so just a really good defensive effort from our girls and able to push out this lead. And you want to continue to build on it. You know they're going to play hard. You know they're not going to go away.
Well, you always talk about how important the first few minutes in that third quarter is. We proved that. That's where we pushed it out. They didn't score till, almost 4 minutes were gone in that quarter.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
And it'll be Jackson Christian basketball, ladies. We don't want to make the official impatient. I see our good friend Blake Beckham down there. Blake is everywhere.
Oh, he's all over the place.
And here's Tess giving over to Taylor Banks. Taylor wants to wheel and deal. She gets her screen. They switch it. Here's the shot from the corner off the back of the iron. Yarborough had it, but when she sit down, I think kind of let go of it.
Yeah.
And they get a lead pass. They've got 2-on-1, and we foul. Baines will pick up the foul.
On the other end, Coach, we had the ball screen, and we've been trying to hit the roll. They're sinking with it, so Coach Schutz did a good job making an adjustment back to the corner for an open shot.
And that is a very good adjustment. First free throw up and good. I believe that is Jenna Joyce at the line. That is also Baines' first foul. Second one up off the iron. Elena blocked out well. Nobody was going to get that rebound.
And smart just to let it go.
Yep, because sometimes you can reach out and fumble it. Here comes TCA with the full court press. And we try to get it ahead to Riley. Now they get good recovery, but they're going to foul Riley. You can't ride them like you got a saddle down the sideline.
Yeah. Might not have been the worst thing. Riley might have had an angle there to the basket.
Yep. Fourth foul on Hydrago. She'll come out. She's played hard tonight. Oh, the lob pass. They're looking for Holt. She managed to get her, and she gets fouled, and you wasn't going to stop her then. That was effort.
Yeah. Made the decision there to lower that shoulder and go to the basket.
And, folks, coming out and see several of these girls. Now, Bailey Robinson hadn't gotten in the game tonight, but she's a pretty good softball player, too. Holt there, 4-2. First one, nothing but string music. Foul was on Mallory Arnold, and that's her third. Second one, shot it, got it. Her mother, who was a great shooter at Northside, Carly's mother was Luann Cisco then, and she was a great three-point shooter and free throw shooter also. Oh, there, Yarborough, perfect positioning. Blakely wanted to go, tries the Euro step, and they're going to say a little traveling music.
Yeah, I like to step through, maybe step through to, got her a little off balance there. I like the idea.
Yep, that's a good one. It's 40-21. And I see Jonathan Washington, my phone giving me messages a little bit. High pass, it's last touch by TCA. It'll belong to the Lady Eagles and Yarborough to throw it in against the full court press. And we run the cutter across. Blakely Melton, she's going to hit long pass to Riley. Riley goes up. Oh, it was down, came out, rebound, Holton in.
Solid press break. Riley's shot rimmed out, Coach. Carly working hard as usual on the boards.
And she hustled in there. A lot of kids would give up on that. TCA quickly had a person. Recovery by Yarborough to stop the shot, and they kick it out, they being TCA. Robinson backs it out, goes across, and they get it to the left side on the flash. And Yarborough just kind of takes it away from Robinson.
Officials kind of letting them go right now.
Yeah, and it's that time of a ball game with that lead. Baines goes up, leaves it a little short. Now it looks like a track meet, both teams running up and down the floor. And we made them kick it out for a three, and it's 3 up, 3 down. And that is Tori Robinson. And that is her 6th point of the night. And the official blows the whistle. They're going to say it's on the floor. Ran a couple of substitutions, and they're dribbling the ball down there. And then a lot of times when you're waiting in the second game, you just got to do something with the basketball. Robinson's third foul, Tori Robinson. Ball kicked in to Tess Little. Holt's got it. She's going right, takes it up strong. She'll shoot 2 again.
Good strong drive. Staying on balance, and I think the key for Carly is to stay on balance. Don't get her head out over too far, and she's going to do that. She's going to draw a lot of fouls and make a lot of free throws.
Absolutely on that. Shot up and good. Man, is she – that's nothing but string music like Jodine used to talk about. Sometimes it's not even touching the net, just falling through. Holt with her second attempt. Shot it, got it. And we're going to have some substitution. Here comes a young lady. I know she missed a game or two, but Addison Gosley wearing 33 coming in.
Good to see her back in.
Yes, it is. And she always gives you a good effort, too. TCA working hard to break the press. Hydrago gets across the line. Good hustle by both players. And we went to sleep a little bit then, and it falls through. I know that Jenna
Coach, we're about to get a treat, I believe. Eli from our ABLE program bringing us some ice cream up here.
Oh, okay.
Eli, thank you, buddy.
Thank you, Eli. I was going to say, do we need to give him some?
We can send him. We'll send him some that way.
Eli's one of the good guys. Missed shot. TCA back on the attack with 5:08. Now, if you're watching here in the gym, I believe we've got ice cream out in the lobby. There's a shot by Hydrago, rebounded by Cleek. shot off the baseline, missed by TCA, and Yarborough, I believe she's got more rebounds in this one quarter than she had in the first half.
Doing a great job on the boards.
Yes, she is. Would have had one more, but a little body contact kind of put her on the floor, and it got jarred loose. Riley wants it. She's got the three left side. It's going to drift off, and Cleek's got the rebound. She's going to bring it down the floor. They've got people in the lane, but we did a pretty good job of defending that. The drive by Williams, no good. Is that Cleek with the rebound? And it is. I'm impressed with the 8th grader. And it's out. I thought it was out of bounds.
I think we stepped out.
Driving hard, left it a little outside the magic box there that'll make it go in. And TCA on the attack. Here's Cleek. She gets rid of it to Williams. Williams back to Cleek. Cleek, that's two. That's the first time I've seen two in a game get stuck, Brian.
I've never seen a ball get thrown up there. Oh, no.
Oh, me. Some people that have Mary Linton Little as Texas, Lacey Humphrey Gailey, Jonathan Warrington, Susan Holloway. Scott Gatlin says, hey to West Peak, great referee. Renee West McCool, Brandon Beeman, and Sheila Allen Young. And I just lost them all again. Just got them back. Wesley Freeman's watching, and so is Dylan Young. And we've got some more. It's just my phone is not picking up like it usually does. Got a phone call for Apple with them. Look at that. Boy, Tess is – that's another one's been all over the floor, and she's sneaky. You don't see her coming sometimes.
Good job anticipating that. Almost coming up with a steal.
Yes. 3:45 to go in this contest. And at this point in time, they would have to win 3 possessions for every one we win to catch us. Jump ball is tied up. Belongs to the Lady Eagles. And this would be a district win. This is actually TCA girls' first contest. Natchez Trace Boys Academy or whatever it's called. They caused the offset on the boys-girls situation. Look at Tess drive. Kind of one of what they call it, one of them whack blocks.
Yep.
Here comes Adrago. She's going to take it. Comes off. Taylor Baines. I thought Riley was going to try to take a charge as she started to fall. And, boy, look at the action on the baseline.
Yeah, TCA's girls still playing hard, 16-point game. We talked about that. They're going to keep fighting to the end.
And Coach Coble's got to feel good about that. Here comes Lily Barnes back into the contest. Lily will be the trigger person. And Riley making adjustment and trying to do like a post play, but that's good. They'll kick it back to the inbounder. To Riley. Somebody either needs to clear out or flag. There you go. Look at her direct traffic, Brian. Here's the guard through cut. The screen and roll to Carly. She goes up. She's going back. No. Oh, they said, I didn't watch the feet. That's me. So I have to trust the official.
Yeah.
What is the old Texaco commercials? You say you can trust your car to the man that wears the star. Well, in this case, it'll have to be the striped shirt.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good footwork, but
I was about to give Carly a basket there because she was going to the hole then.
Yep.
Here's the pass to Williams. Williams drives. She'll get trapped. Holt will take it away. Pass ahead to Barnes. Barnes kicks it back out. Baines goes up and in. Baines gets her first 2. Both coaches running a lot of players in and out in this contest. Here's the steal. Baines wanted to go, and TCA had stolen it but dribbled on the blue line down there. And Jenna Tinsley coming back in. Williams coming out. And I didn't catch the sub for TCA, but I saw Williams come out to Baines as she slides up the line. See where our shooters are. Tess Little with. I don't think we'll see Gibson Boykin anymore tonight. And back out front. And Holt can hit that three from there if she decides to take it. But we are using a lot of dribble drive. There's the nice kick out. Here's the three, and then we're going to have the air ball call from the TCA stand. A lot of times when you're at home, you don't always hear it from the other team. We've heard a few air ball calls for both teams the other night. Boy, we had a good crowd at USJ the other night.
Yeah, we did. It's packed in here tonight.
Yeah, for a Tuesday night game, this is a great crowd. Well, Tess not letting up on Hadrago. Hadrago beat it. Maybe got the extra step in, but again, Clake, she's got 13 in the contest. Miscommunication, Brian.
Yeah, two girls in the area. One thought the other one was going to get it, and it goes out of bounds.
Some of my favorite people, Eli Gay, the great center for the past couple of years, is watching. Donna Boykin Melton is Gibson playing night. She's already played, probably won't play anymore this half. She has, I believe, 16. Ben Vargason is watching. Nice kick out, but we quick hands knock it away, but they knock it away from us. Cleek's got it. We knock it away from her, but winning the hands battle was TCA Sanders. Nice little inside drop pass, and Baines picks up a foul. Should be her second.
Good pass there inside.
Yes. And if I missed anybody, they're a great shot. Nothing but string music. And that's Mallory Arnold, her 5th point. And she's just a freshman, so she's got a good chance to grow some more. Will get stronger, has done a good job as a freshman tonight. Second one shot it, got it. She's got 6 on the night. Gosley in, Melton is in. A little hesitation dribble. Riley kicks it across court. Melton, and we get the rebound. And get a foul now. Interesting on the three-point shot.
Yeah.
But you don't call those.
Right, right. You clear out or she come down. It's a lot of times a judgment call to see if it really affected the shot.
Yeah. Hadrago has fouled out with 5. She finishes with 2 points on the night, but has hustled for her team. 30.5 seconds left in the contest. Robinson comes out for them. First shot up and good. Have the second shot coming. And nothing but string music for Bailey Robinson, who is also a great softball player. I think she plays another sport too, doesn't she, Brian?
Volleyball.
Volleyball. Couldn't. Here's a steal. Tinsley goes to the hole. It's blocked out of bounds. It belonged to Jackson Christian. Of course, you need to come see our volleyball team. And, of course, we'll be covering some baseball and softball in the spring. They fall in front of our post player, get the steal. 15 seconds. It's almost time to light up the old red R-back of the Celtics victory cigar. The shot short, rebound, blocked away by Melton. They're going to drive, kick it out, and it will stop with about 1 second, actually 0.8 of a second. Brian, for all practical purposes, this game is over.
Yeah, good job by our girls coming back strong there in the second half, extending out this lead and getting a big win.
Absolutely. It's inbounded. The clock runs down. You hear the horn and the happy final victory for the Jackson Christian Lady Eagles, 48-32 over TCA. We're going to take a timeout, and when we come back, we'll have scoring and comments, and who knows, we may even have another guest. Let's take that timeout of 2 minutes.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hello folks, this is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 by.
And you are seeing Aiden Shaw get his ball for 1,000 points from Coach Kyle Teichman. Aiden, a senior, a great player, a great human being. And hopefully we can get a shot of Aiden face on, but he deserves this. Now, he got his 1,000 actually back in December. It's a milestone, and let's see, our young cameraman is over. Let's see if we can get that head-on shot. Gary directing traffic, and there it is. Look at, there's one of the finest young men and kind of a legend in Jackson Christian basketball history. You see Kyle, and we wanted you to see that even though we were in commercial break. Gary, we can go back and take that time out after Aiden gets that 1,000-point ball.
Hello folks, this is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spot even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
Football is one reason to love fall. Here's another. Save up to $16,000 on a fully loaded in-ground pool built this fall. Come by Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom on Carriage House Drive in Jackson for full details and see available styles in person.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
New Nissans are rolling in. Over 70 new Nissans to choose from. That means special incentives. 0% financing up to 60 months. And invoice pricing, so you pay what we pay. Plus over 70 pre-owned units. Something for everyone. Certified pre-owned too. Luxury vehicles. BMW, Lexus, Alfa Romeo, and much more at Carlock Prestige. Check out all we have to offer at CarlockNissanofJackson.com. You should already be here.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in team sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your team sports. You can email or call us for all your team sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
Had an accident and in need of repairs? If you're being towed, make sure the driver knows where to take it. David White Body Shop to expedite the repair process. David White Body Shop has been in business over 42 years. They have factory-trained certified technicians, and they are a direct repair shop for most insurance companies. They make sure your vehicle is repaired to manufacturer's recommendations. Always insist on the professionals at David White Body Shop. Whether you're relocating into Jackson or just wanting something new and different, call Kenny Sutherland with 5-Star Real Estate Services. He can help make your dreams become a reality. With over 20 years experience and helping over 1,000 families with their new home purchases, there's a reason that he is your new construction expert and home buying specialist. Call Kenny today direct at 731-444-1164 or 731-661-9000.
This is Lee Johnson.
And this is Jason Lockridge from Southern Capital Advisors.
We're thankful for the Jackson Christian family and are honored to help lay a foundation that will build our community for years to come.
Welcome to Southern Capital Field, and go Eagles.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
And back after a big district win, we're at halftime as far as between the boys and girls game. Very quickly, Arnold had 6 for TCA, Joyce had 3, 6 for Tori Robinson, Anna Sanders 2, 13 for Mary Grace Cleek, who's an 8th grader, 2 for Riley Hidalgo, and Mallory Arnold is a freshman post player that we said had 6 a minute ago, and Jenna Joyce with 3 for the winning Lady Eagles. Riley Bradford with 3. Lily Barnes 2. Taylor Baines with 2. Robinson with 2 there late in the contest. Carly Holt had 7, 6 of those in the second half. Lena Yarborough with 3. Blakely Melton had, 3, 5. That's supposed to be 5, and that shows you my head. I need to go back to Coach Theismann's math class. Gibson Boykin with 16. Jenna Tinsley with 2. Tess Little with 6. Brian, an impressive victory.
Yeah, and, we weren't as sharp to start as Coach Schutz probably would like to see us, but, one thing that is not negotiable is playing hard and playing defense for him, and they got after it. And in the second half, it just kind of shows you what making shots does for you, how it kind of changes the mindset of the game. And we came out, some girls stepped up, made some really big shots. We had some girls step up, rebound the basketball really hard, get putbacks, all those things. And so any time that you can beat TCA, it's a good win. And so excited for our girls to get back on track tonight and build on that for I'm not sure, because Friday would be boys only, when their next contest would be, Coach. I don't know.
I'm not sure if the girls may not play again until next Tuesday night, and I believe we're Tipton Rosemark.
Yeah. So hopefully, weather permitting, that forecast looks pretty rough for next week, so we'll see what happens. But, big time win for Coach Schutz, and good opportunity for them to get some more film and to see some more, build on some positives, and really get picked up and geared up for region play.
Oh, absolutely. And, of course, this boys game coming in, there are several outstanding talents out there. One is our own Aiden Shaw, who you just saw got the ball for his 1,000th point that was scored back in December. I believe it was against West Carroll at West Carroll.
That's right, West Carroll.
You got it right here in front of me. I had it.
Yeah.
And Aiden's a 4-year starter, was named district MVP last season. This season he is averaging 23 a game and 13
for the 13-4 Eagles, and congratulations to Mr. Aiden Shaw. And the sheet kind of got away from us, but Aiden, what a year he had last year, just looking at that. We're playing against tonight Braden Waller, a 6'3 junior for TCA, who has been all district the last 2 seasons. And he and Caleb Williams form a formidable set of people for TCA, but we have DJ Jenkins playing, and boy, he is going, and Ridgely Reagan.
Yeah, hopefully Ridgely, I talked to him a little bit after the USJ game, just staying out of foul trouble, playing his game, not getting it's hard to rein him in. He plays so hard, and that's what makes him a special player. So hopefully tonight he'll be able to stay out of foul trouble.
Absolutely, and I've got to mention Caden Cook. He gave us some good minutes the other night.
Yeah, and some intangible type things that you can't teach. You just hope and that he plays hard, and I look for him to come in tonight. I hate that we're going to miss Tucker, a little foot injury after the USJ game, or maybe during the USJ game. And so he was probably his best game of the year. So hopefully he'll bounce back in a couple weeks and be able to help us.
Cole Vargason, we'll need some points out of him tonight, but he does a good job running the show. And I thought Kelsey Rose, other than some freshman fouls, he had a pretty good game the other night.
Yeah, Kelsey is going to do some things that make you kind of shake your head a little bit, and then he's going to do some things that wow you. And he's a freshman. He's going to be a really good player for the Eagles.
Now, we got some good minutes out of Tucker Jones, but he will not be playing tonight. Is that correct?
That's right.
I hate to see that he's not playing, and here's Brian Bullard. We're ready for the introductions.
Starting lineup, starting with the visiting lines. Zero, he's a junior, Braden Waller. Junior, number 1, Caleb Williams. Number 3, he's a sophomore, Gabriel Lee. Number 5, he's a junior, Drake Craddock. And the final starter, the point guard for the Lions, number 21, junior Cooper Vales. Lions coached by Dexter Williams.
And now for the Eagles of Jackson Christian.
Starting lineup for your Eagles tonight, 1,000-point score. Number 1, senior Aiden Shaw. He's a junior. Number 2, DJ Jenkins. He's a sophomore. He runs the show for us. Number 3, sophomore Cole Vargason. He's a freshman. Number 10, Kelsey Rose. And the final starter for your Eagles tonight, he's a senior. Number 23, Ridgely Reagan. Eagles coached by Coach Kyle Teichman, assisted by Ryan Yates and Coach Drew Purtle.
Absolutely. Of course, our athletic director, Darby Palmer. He is our head football coach also. Coach Bullard is working with me, and he and I host, along with Darby, the Hub City Deli Eagles show, and it's a great one. We'll have it back next fall, Brian. But you still got baseball to go.
Yeah, going to get into baseball here. Worked with a group today. It's not baseball weather, but it'll be here before we know it.
Some familiar people for me, Dexter Williams coaching TCA, Antoine Long, who was a player at Liberty, both of them were there. We're going to have a good jump here because it's going to be Ridgely Reagan against Waller, Braden Waller. Both of them go up, and I believe Ridgely got it, but the tip went away where the second tip was by Waller.
Yep.
And we're going to open up in our traditional man-to-man. They're going to run a lot of motion with cuts and some dribble drive.
Aiden drawing Caleb Williams. That's the one to keep an eye on.
Yes. Vales, of course, a nice back door. We lost a receiver. And that first points were scored by Craddock. There are 2 Craddocks. They're both juniors. I presume they are twins. TCA with a 2-0 lead, and we
They get a lot of movement as all 5 players have made some cuts and movement. Ridgely wants to spin but kicks out. DJ starts to drive, pops from 3, and we're back. And look at DJ. That's a college move.
Coach, that's a great step back and a good answer.
DJ can flat fling them up there.
Can.
And you hear the cry of defense from the Jackson Christian crowd. Here's a 3 up, in and out, and playing Sky King was Ridgely Reagan then.
And that's Lee, Coach. He can shoot it, so we got to know where he is.
Absolutely. Never let. His mother and dad were both great shooters in high school and college. Was his mother the former Amber Selvok. She's now Amber Williams, and his dad is the coach Dexter here. Aiden Shaw falling away a little bit, gets his own rebound. Whoops, that'll be an offensive foul, I can tell you.
Yeah.
That wasn't a secret then.
No, but yeah.
Looks like Gabe Lee to inbound the basketball.
Important for Aiden to play with fouls. Can't have him going into foul trouble.
Here's Caleb. A good job by Aiden, who has 1 foul already. And Caleb is a tough young man to guard. Craddock tried to drive. He did the wise thing. He just picked it up and flipped it out because Aiden is very focused on Caleb. Yeah. Here's the drive, trying to draw the foul and missed. Rebound, DJ Jenkins. And that was smart on DJ because we saw the ball flipped into backcourt.
They lost Aiden.
Boom, it's there. 3 from downtown Jackson.
Yeah, Vale's got lost there on defense, and I think they're just fixing the net.
Yep.
But anytime he gets, he's surprised to get a look that open, Coach.
Yes, but boy, did he drain it. I mean, it didn't touch anything going through the hole. Cole Vargason with a very important job. He'll match up with Vales. And they play a little bump and run. Vales got away that time and laid it up. It's a 6-4 game. Jackson Christian with the lead via 2 threes. Ridgely Reagan. Ridgely a little deceptive out there. And they trap. And a lot of teams go to this. And here's a steal by Vales. Let's see what Cole got. I thought he might not get the foul, but they say he did.
Yeah, got him on the shoulder.
But he stopped the basket. Two shots for Cooper Vales. He has 2 in the game. He drills that first one. That's Cole Vargason's first foul. 2 team fouls on Jackson Christian, none on TCA. Brian, we got to step up and meet those passes. Second one, shot it, got it. It's tied at 6. I don't think we had a tie in the girls' game, did we?
No, I don't believe so.
Because it got away early. Good job by Cole. We didn't wall off. We expect the they've got a 3-on-none break, and it's flush there. And when I say flush, that's a dunk. Braden Waller gets his first 2. And that's kind of like how you have to guard him when he's going up for a pass. You have to be able to jump with him. We just didn't have anybody back. Shaw crosses over, goes through. He's going to take it all the way. Nice soft layup.
Yeah, he's going to be a tough matchup for Vales. We'll see if Coach Williams sticks with that.
I think he'll switch some people. And I think he wants them to trap Aiden and DJ every time they touch the basketball, especially on a screen and roll. Craddock's shot goes off the iron. DJ Jenkins with the basketball. Ridgely's posted up. Let's see how they handle it now. They can double down. Spinning 3rd time tonight we've seen. I think there's a magnet on this rim. Same rim every time.
That's crazy. Same spot.
It really is. You'll have to check the possession error on this one. Vargason is out, and let's see who is in, and that is the one and only Deuce on the loose. Lawrence is in there. Lobbed up. DJ shot a little flat, bounced around, and looked like Waller will pull it and give it over to Vales.
That's a great look.
Yes, just a little flat. Any arc at all in it, and that one's down. It's 8-8, second tie of the contest. We're in the first quarter at the Jerry Eskew Gymnasium. Caleb Williams with the drive. He gives it off. Here's Craddock. Wanted the Euro step, and we gave up the baseline, came back. We're letting them out-rebound us right now, Brian. NBA 3, Caleb Williams off the back. Deuce tapped it, but Kelsey Rose there to put the Windex move to it.
Yeah, fortunate there. Caleb got an open look, but it was a deep one.
Yes, it was NBA range. Getting ready to check in is Zach Niven. And they steal it from us. They are letting somebody leak out every time. And I would say, and that is Craddock's second layup. He's got 4. Ridgely retrieves the loose ball, 10-8 TCA lead. Then we're going to throw it in the backcourt. And it's over and back. Lakai Tompkins coming in along with Zach Niven. Both of them are 10th graders. Niven's got some range or length to him. Lakai is just a big young man.
Yeah. Tough matchup for Kelsey. He's going to have to hold his own in there.
Yeah, Lakai also very strong. We know that from tackling him in football. DJ did a good job in the post. We steal it. Here's Aiden. Let's see if they try to take a charge. They were going to try to, and he's fouled. When you go back and watch this tape, watch how Caleb Williams was going to try to use the footwork to try to take a charge then. Shaw has not been to the line as we have not shot a free throw. He'll get 2 here. And he came up a little short. It was straight enough. Sometimes watch the amount he leans back.
I like this. Caden coming in to kind of banging the post with a couple of their bigger players. A good adjustment there by Coach Teichman.
Yeah, very physical young man. That is something you don't see very often. Aiden Shaw missing 2 free throws. Still 10-8 with 2 minutes and counting to go under that now. Caleb Williams brings it across. You got a matchup of the one, Shaw and Williams. They kick it to the wing. They want to spin. This was going to get a step back. Craddock shot up off the iron. Again, Ridgely Reagan. He looks it over, and TCA got back quick that time, Brian. Are they going to say walk? No, a block. Okay, I didn't know which one they would call.
I don't know.
It's interesting.
We'll definitely take it, but I don't know.
We don't turn down anything.
Yeah.
Shaw will inbound it. The foul is the first on Lakai Tompkins. And they got us for the old 5-second violation.
That was quick.
It's not one of them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5s, is it? Two fine young coaches here, both directing traffic for their teams. Kind of stalemated right now at 10-8. Tompkins trying to post up, but Caleb Williams takes it to the other side. Niven had it, lost it, and it'll belong to Jackson Christian. Tell you what, I believe we still have the best hamburgers of any concession stand, and I have tried them all. Aiden Shaw with 1:10 and counting coming across the line. We run a cutter across. And the two number ones guard each other on both ends to Ridgely Reagan out top. Send the X cutter across. Reagan spins, wants to lay it up. Had a good idea, but got extended too much, couldn't get it up in the box.
Yeah.
There's a little white box people watch for, and if you bang it off that or lay it up off that, you can score a ton of points. And that time, good feed to Lakai Tompkins. 4-point lead. We got caught on his top hip that time.
Yeah. If you're going to sell out, you got to be able to get a steal.
Yep. Now, we have only had 2 people score for us, and we got to get production out of everybody. There's Shaw's shot up, bounces off the iron. Caleb Williams tries the Euro or the throw, and nothing happened. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, TCA is leading Jackson Christian 12-8. Let's take a 1-minute timeout on the Jackson Christian Network.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at Humboldt Dodge Chrysler Jeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spot even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
Brian, we're back. We only have 2 people that have scored, and I see Antoine Long working the official.
Yeah, both teams there playing really good defense, making it hard on each other to execute offensively. So it's going to come down to probably paint touches, getting shots around the rim, getting second chance points, rebounds, and converting the opportunities that you do get. It's going to be really difficult. Not a lot of open shots right now. A couple layups where we've lost some kids. But other than that, it is a defensive battle right now.
Absolutely. And fouls will play important. And one good thing, we came out of the first quarter with Aiden Shaw with only 1 foul.
Yeah, he picked up one kind of quick, and so fortunate there. But, you're drawing Caleb Williams, and so he's going to have to battle that all night.
Craddock to inbound the ball to Caleb Williams. They have several capable young men of handling the basketball. They'll go to a box-type formation. They run the curl, cut, and double screen situation with a high post. A lot of curls in there as Williams delivered to the right or dribble right. Here's Craddock losing it. Picked up by Kelsey Rose, who's back in there. Little yo-yo dribble.
Coach Teichman wanted him to find a guard, and he did.
Yes, and he did. Here's Cole with the basketball. Here's Berman, and that's his real name, Jenkins.
Either way, you're good.
Yeah. Well, I like to call him. He likes his nickname, but they get a running one-hander, no good, and we try to swipe at it, but we don't get anything. Deuce got to grab it with both hands. Good help coming across. Let's see if they throw it out, which they did. Tompkins in there, and he is a power post. And that official is right. We touched it, but it bounced off the leg of the TCA player.
It probably hit both of them twice before it went out of bounds. That was interesting.
And you're right, Brian. That's one of those you want to go back and you can run it back when you get the stream. It'll be in high def on Worthy Road Studios YouTube page. You can go back to Jackson Christian's Facebook and watch it also. Remember, this is a copyright broadcast. Good hands by Aiden because we didn't meet the pass then. Here's Ridgely. Kicks out. 3 by and wow, Jenkins, he don't miss that shot very often.
That's a great look. Stay with it a little bit more, DJ.
Yep.
Got a help side.
Great job, Ridgely, with the help side coming across. And that's what you depend on. When you start fronting or even sometimes three-quartering, if you get caught on the hip, you got to have help from the backside. They slide Tompkins up. Looked like Gabe Lee getting ready to come back in. Nice little weave out there to get Caleb Williams the ball. Good job dropping in there, Cole Vargason. Now it's going to be a foot race.
And one.
Yes, you're right. And one.
Big time finish by Kelsey Coach right there. Keeping his momentum. Able to knock it down.
That's a highlight film one right there. ESPN, are you watching? Go to Worthy Road Studios, ESPN, if you need some help with that. Gabe Lee's going to check in. Lakai Tompkins to check out. And Gabe Lee is feisty, but now, they're going to both try to bar Jenkins from getting it. It doesn't matter. Kelsey hit it. It's a 1-point game with TCA in the lead. Vargason matched up against Vales. And that's a good matchup. Ball goes right side the drive. Jenkins waiting, and we did not help like you should. You've got to come across, help hard, and Cooper Vales with the layup. Everybody knows where Aiden Shaw is.
Yeah, they're loading to the ball anytime he comes there.
Oh, that's a body foul badly. We didn't hold it. We lose it. Caleb with the running one-hander, and it falls off, but they get the rebound. That's Gabe Lee. And that is the young man that I still maintain, if he doesn't make the tackle on Deuce Lawrence at about the 15, we go on and win that ball game. So he should be a folk hero over at TCA. There's the nice lob. That's a foul. And that was a good play, Brian.
Yeah. And taking advantage of Ridgely's size there. What they're trying to do is anytime that Aiden puts it on the floor, DJ puts it on the floor, they're bringing 2 to the ball. Yeah. So we got to be aware of that, keep our eyes up.
This is where your pull-up jumper comes in handy. Keep the head, balance eye, elbow, follow through. Let's watch Ridgely's free throw. And a little side twist to it brings it out. And in a game like tonight, those free throws are very important, and we're not doing very good right now.
Pushed it, yep.
Caleb Williams with the rebound. A little over 5 minutes left in the second quarter. 3-point lead TCA. They screen down, pop out. Really, it's more of an exchange than it is a real true screen. If you're doing shell drill, there used to be part of it called the offside exchange, and TCA does a lot of that. Rose is down. He wants to play some defense. Yeah. Vales kicks it off. Craddock wants to go. And let's see how they call it. They say it was last touched by Jackson Christian.
Blake Beckham disagreed. It must have been off them. He had a good look at it down there.
He really did, didn't he? See, Gary Thompson, Jeff Crawford is watching, and Cale. Thank y'all. Oh, that one, miscommunication. Okay, now, first of all, we didn't play good defense. We didn't communicate and match up. Secondly, there's got to be a foul in there somewhere.
A lot of contact.
Consistency. Here's Cole Vargason bringing it up. This time it's he and Gabe Lee in another good matchup. 2 wiry young men. Aiden wants the shot. They made him change it. It almost rolls in, and it's knocked out of Jenkins' hand. DJ will adjust to the physicality. He did the other night over at USJ.
Yeah.
To Ridgely Reagan back to Jenkins. That's good basketball. That's just touch passing.
And good taking advantage there. Coach Teichman scouting that, using DJ's length to get that lay-in. Good pass by Ridge.
Yeah, he gets an assist. And he's known as a big Windex rebounding man. He cleans the boards. Some circle cuts off of their post, in and out.
Good switch.
Yep. We did a good job. Here's Caleb Williams. His shot off. Rebound again. I know that's Ridgely's third, maybe more than that, because I haven't kept up with his offensive rebounds. That's 3 defensive ones, and those are important. 14-13, TCA maintaining that 1-point lead. Shaw directing traffic with Vargason on the wing, but they go left side. Jenkins dropped it. Oh, here we go. Miscommunication. Lee takes it to the hole. And his mother played for me, Kristen Gehring, but Kristen, your son is quicker than you are. And it has to be. He got by on the Euro step, Brian.
Good strong drive there by Ridgely, and he had time to see the player there for the charge, so he avoided him with the Euro.
Very good action by Ridgely Reagan. I see his grandmother and grandfather over there. I know his parents are here. They just sitting in the middle of the crowd, though. And I know Ben Vargason's been watching us. I suspect he's somewhere here. And we get it, our first one. And this game is tied at 16.
Big stretch for us right here going into half.
They use a high screen, an offense much like that they used to run at McNary when Red Horton. Now, Cole Vargason almost made the play of the game right there on the floor, and then we pick up a foul that if we're down moving our feet, we shouldn't have picked up. Yeah. And that one is on Kelsey Rose. It should be his first. And here comes a young man. I bet we can give him this $5.
There we go.
And Eli, one of our great young men here.
Yeah. Got you, buddy. Be careful.
Oh,
yeah, take that out there for the ice cream. Thank you. Okay. Able program trying to raise a little bit of money for the things they do. They do a lot of great stuff at Jackson Christian.
They really do. Eli, one of our good friends, too.
Got to jump to that.
Yep. Got to meet those passes. Well, people falling all over. The defender fell too early. It's 17-16 as TCA hit a free throw. There's a clean block. Kelsey Rose. Kelsey will get a charge on this. They'll take it off. Oh, they say he walked first. Saves him the foul.
Well, yeah, could have been a couple things there, but I think that's the better result for us.
I think so, too. 17-16 still the score. Here's Gabe Lee driving. He lost it, and we stripped him of it. And Caleb to inbound the ball for them. That's Caleb Williams. I've known him since he was a baby. His dad and I coached together a long time. Of course, Kyle Teichman, former great post player down at Freed Hardeman, and he was something to lo and behold down there, too.
Fortunate there, that wasn't a good pass.
Yep. And
that would have been an open three.
And we're not going to the boards, Brian, something you and I both like to see people go hard to the boards. That time, Shaw did go hard to the boards. Reagan ahead quickly to Deuce Lawrence. Deuce wants to make something happen. Out to Ridgely, and there goes Ridgely with the Euro. It's going to be an and one.
Yeah, they're going to be posted right there in the lane for a charge, and so we got to be aware of that every time we drive.
They are really trying to draw those charges, and that one is on Vales. Cooper Vales, his second foul. DJ back in for Deuce. And, of course, I don't know if you saw it in the picture because I was looking at the other end a little bit. Dexter working the official very nicely. He's got a good way of doing it. Originally hit his last free throw. Up and good. 19-17, the Eagles have taken the lead. Last tied at 16, then TCA hit a free throw. Caleb Williams against Ridgely, gets away, pulls up, fell away, but they rebounded, and they being Gabriel Lee. Here's Craddock on the drive, and it'll probably be a block.
We're getting caught ball watching, and when we get the rebound, the shot goes up. We got to attack the rebound.
Vargason picks up his second foul. Craddock will go to the line. He's got 4 in the contest. Hits his first free throw, and that's his first free throw he shot. Vargason is out. Deuce Lawrence in. Ridgely is still in the game, folks. He didn't come out. He came over to get a drink
And a word from Coach Tyson. They hit both of them, and this contest is tied at 19, which is the fourth tie of the contest. Shaw and Vales, they'll look to double, and they're going to use their hands. We can't go to sleep trying to see the floor. A lot of body. He did not travel. Pivot foot was kept there, just missing. And Waller brings a forearm through when he rebounded then.
Let's see if they get the last one.
They got about 20 seconds, and they can hold it, and they'll run some cutters through. Waller wants the three, and he can shoot that three. An open look for Caleb Williams, and boy, we got lucky on that one. We got to watch for the Wolf coming up from behind, and it's not good. It is tied at 19 to end the first half of play. As we told you, a real white knuckler, Brian.
Yeah, a tight game. A lot of athletes all over the place. The points they've been able to get, they're playing just a little bit harder, so we got to adjust that.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's take a timeout of 2 minutes, and we'll be back after this.
The best thing to order is when you are sitting at soccer practice, order it through your phone while you're sitting there, and then you go and pick it up.
But you're much more of a planner than me.
I am.
And that's what I love about you.
Yes.
You know, I'm not that prepared. It's more seat of my pants.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Football is one reason to love fall. Here's another. Save up to $16,000 on a fully loaded in-ground pool built this fall. Come by Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom on Carriage House Drive in Jackson for full details and see available styles in person.
New Nissans are rolling in. Over 70 new Nissans to choose from. That means special incentives. 0% financing up to 60 months. And invoice pricing, so you pay what we pay. Plus over 70 pre-owned units. Something for everyone. Certified pre-owned too. Luxury vehicles. BMW, Lexus, Alfa Romeo, and much more at Carlock Prestige. Check out all we have to offer at CarlockNissanofJackson.com. You should already be here.
Is Old Frosty on its last legs? Don't wait until it's old and cold. Give your home and family the gift of comfort. A new York HVAC system with a free 10-year parts and labor warranty from McCoy's Heating and Air. Get the security and savings of a 10-year parts and labor warranty free with the purchase of qualifying systems. So you and your whole family can celebrate in comfort with the gift that keeps on giving. A new York HVAC system delivered by Santa and his merry team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air.
And we are back here as we have a tie score 19 all at halftime. Great contest. Aiden Shaw got his, you got to see it early part of it, the ball that they give you when you score your 1,000th point. And we're going to double check the scorebook, our scorebook a little bit. We know the official book is right. And we want to, in a tight contest like this, it's important for you to know what we're getting. And I may be repeating some of these names as it goes in and out a little bit on my phone. But Paula now is watching, so is Gary Thompson. Are you aware that your narration is a few seconds behind the actual game? No, and I'm not sure. I don't know about that. I just talk and call it. Jeff Crawford is watching. Ann Cale is watching. Shane Cisco, Steve Malone. And, of course, Brian Buller and I are watching it on our phones a little bit, too. And Shane, if you are still listening, give me an appraisal on that narration situation. Ryan, your thoughts here with we're at the middle of halftime.
Yeah, 19 to 19, at half, a tie game. Very similar to the USJ game where it starts kind of slow, tie game at half. Very physical, a lot of intense defense being played, not as much shot making going on. We lost Caleb Williams there on that last possession. We're fortunate not to give up an open three. I don't know if Waller's been to the line, I think. So their top two players not able to put the ball in the basket right now, and so we're fortunate probably to be here. But we are going to have to get some more offensive production, spread the ball around. We're going to block out. We got to finish possessions. This game is about toughness. Region games like this, it's all about toughness and being able to outwork your opponent.
Now the sound of the voices would be different, but right now Coach Kyle Teichman is saying the same exact things that Coach Brian Bullard is saying, because that's the difference in Jackson Christian being up by about, I would think, 6, maybe 7 points. I would think so,
yeah.
And the TCA kids have gotten a couple of it's called leaking out. It's not a true snowbird, but they are only sending 4 to the board sometime, and if they even look like they're going to get the rebound, they're cheating down the floor a little bit, which is not cheating, but that's the way of signaling that you're getting an advance going down that way. Brian, any other thoughts before we take our next time out?
No, we got to come out, work hard, outwork them the first 2 to 3 minutes of the third quarter, and see if we can extend a lead.
Out-execute are the key words.
That's right.
Let's take that timeout, and we'll take a 2-minute timeout and come back with more basketball.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports.
The Jackson Rockabillys, Union and Bethel Universities, USJ, TCA, JCS, and Peabody.
Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers.
Thanks to the sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory. No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
We are back here. Gary is working on a little technical problem. Both teams pulling off the same internet for their broadcast. Aiden Shaw leads us, or actually doesn't lead us. We got 5 for him, and we're going to double check these figures. 5 for Jenkins and roughly 5 for Ridgely Reagan. We're going to check on Ridgely's, and Kelsey Rose has 3. We've got to get more people scoring. We got to get at least 5 or 6 people scoring. Waller has 2 for TCA, 4 for Gabe Lee. Unofficially, Drake Craddock has 6. Lakai Tompkins has 2. And Cooper Vales has 6. And we're going to double check those as soon as Coach White sends us a little picture back up here.
I think, Coach, that you mentioned Craddock having 6, and that's probably the difference in us being up and being tied right now with him. A couple of them we got lost on, maybe the first possession of the game. I think we lost him a couple times where he sneaks behind us or gets an offensive rebound or whatever. And I think that's where if we cut some of that down. But also when you have 2 guys like You have a guy like Caleb Williams, and you have a secondary guy like Braden Waller. A lot of attention is going to be on them, and rightfully so.
I think you're right.
You have to go gang rebound, 5 white shirts in the paint, go get rebounds, worry about getting points after that. We got to have the basketball.
And you are 100% correct about it. And I think they're allowing, and I'm not sure whether they're using it by you or your positioning, but Vales, Craddock, and Gabriel Lee are all 3 allowed to leak out on us, is what I always called it, and got that from Bill Henry that used to coach at Union University. And again, condolences to the Olden family for the untimely death of a fine human being. Yes, he's a police officer and a former basketball player at Union, but Warren Oldham was a very fine human being.
That's right.
Aiden Shaw got his 1,000-point basketball tonight, and I think the cheerleaders, this was the younger crew, and they did well.
Yeah, the Little Eagles cheer did a great job. My daughter, Coach Teichman's daughter out there, did a really good job.
Now, you do have them, you and Coach Teichman got to have them playing a little basketball too.
Yeah, they'll rotate in and do a little bit of that, a little bit of everything. Here we go, Coach.
Yep, Jackson Christian ball. Vargason's got it. We're back with our original starters. We run the Iverson cut to Shaw, and I like to see that. Had him open, but you saw what Brian told you about a while ago. They dropped in there they would double if he'd taken another forward dribble.
Yeah.
And you can see the defense is almost leaning on him. And what a great drive, and it just didn't come off the magic square right.
Yeah, got to finish that one.
And only a player like Shaw, Williams, some of those guys could get that. They get a good back door on us as we kind of went to sleep, and it's going to go off of Kelsey Rose.
Fortunate there with the bobble.
Yeah, we really were, and I'm wondering where the help was. Our man shouldn't be isolated. I know there's a good switch. Waller falling away, and that young man has got good body control. That reminds me of some of the passes when I was watching film on them. He goes up and catches in football.
Going back to their press.
Yep, there's Ridgely. I thought I'd see their press a little bit more, but nice job by Jenkins.
Nice to have a guy just take it down the court and go shoot a little floater, Coach.
Absolutely. Tied at 21. 5th time the game's been tied. Ryan Meadows, I see, is watching us. Good cutoff of Craddock on the baseline. Vales will crank up the 3, and I see now why we let him have it, although it looked pretty good coming out of his hands. Sometimes being that open is a detriment. Shaw wants to wheel and deal.
The block. Oh.
Okay, no.
Yeah, he got him with the charge.
Yeah, well,
and the clear out, I guess. But, when you initiate the contact like that, it looks a lot worse.
Well, that's his second foul. Both of them have been offensive fouls.
That's a scout report thing. Aiden's he's gonna figure that out.
Got to pull up, shoot that jumper sometimes. And he's very good at it, too. Vargason and Vales, I like that matchup. And we've got to rotate here and pick back up. We did. Waller has the height advantage, and Cole Vargason is going to pick up his 3rd foul.
Yeah, tough there on the backside for Cole. He's got to do his best to try to root him out of there.
I wonder, though, the way his body was positioned, did he really foul, or was it an illusion, or is it perception? First shot is good and looked good by Waller. Sometimes when you officiate, and I know the officials don't like me to analyze things, I've officiated. You draw that iron, or you draw the air, and you get a perception of it. Both free throws hit. TCA takes a 2-point lead. And they always come, and that's a soft trap. He doesn't get right up there because, you know what, Aiden Shaw can explode through there. All Rose, and he missed. He gets the tip, though.
Yeah, fortunate there. Good look. If they come trap like that, somebody's got to be open. I don't think Coach Williams had that in mind.
No, he didn't. They're supposed to rotate. I know his rotation. Watched him for 4 years. He and I helped each other at practice.
No, that's not.
Oh, no. Ask for help.
No, he missed it.
He missed it badly. You go back and watch it bounce off of Caleb's face.
Okay.
6 ties so far in the ball game. It belongs to TCA here. And that wasn't a tie ball. That was a missed call. But the officials are doing those things happen so quick. Okay, a lot of fast action. What it boils down to is we pull the rebound down. Here's Jenkins' shot. 3 up, 3 down. DJ Jenkins. He's got 10 tonight.
Huge shot, Coach. Give us a 3-point lead. It's a tough switch for Kelsey.
Caleb pulls up, shoots the one-hander.
Fighting over the ball.
Yeah, and we're slow to get up and stuff. And let's see, they're going to call a foul. Be side out to TCA. Lakai Tompkins coming in, very physical young man. Also pretty fair football player.
It was DJ and Aiden battling each other. Aiden a little banged up.
Reagan picks up that foul. One of the things I remember from the football game is Tompkins had, 53 carries.
Kelsey having to battle him inside.
Yeah, and he's a little stronger than Kelsey, but Kelsey's wiry, as they say.
That's a hit. That's a charge. What?
The Statue of Liberty has moved more than Aiden Shaw.
Interesting.
I'm serious. That's his 3rd foul, too. He didn't move. If anybody, we fouled him from behind. Perception is not always reality, but it makes the call that way. 26-24. 26-25 as Cooper Vales converts. Cooper Vales, tough guy. Here's the press, and this is another version of DJ wanted to drive.
Good timeout.
Yeah, coach is going to call a timeout and make things smooth again. And throwing the ball up at the goal like that's a good way to get a delay of game warning. Let's take a 30-second timeout, and we'll be back on Jackson Christian Network.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at Humboldt Dodge Chrysler Jeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
And we are back. Ronnie Armstrong is watching, says good job, enjoying the game. And Ronnie, I can't tell because it's on my cell phone, but and here, oh, great play right there. Did you see that pass in there? Smart.
Not communicating, not talking. Easy basket for the Eagles.
Eagles with a 3-point lead. And Ronnie, are you the great athlete that used to play in high school a long time ago? I know Ronnie Armstrong was. Top of the circle, it's a 2-pointer. It is just a 2-pointer. His feet were on the line. Waller strikes again. He's got 6 in this quarter. He's had a big quarter, and it's a 1-point contest again. They're taking our middle away on the press break, and we have to flash people. Jenkins just missing. Went over Rose, and now it's Caleb who is very slick running out. Caleb Williams hits the 2. And if my scorebook's right, that's his first 2.
That is his first basket. Hopefully it doesn't get him going.
And they have taken the lead 29-28. Shaw from 13, a little short. Hit the front of the iron straight enough, but it didn't crawl up the rim. Craddock's got it on the side. Dexter coaching away there. I love when he gets excited, just like Kyle Teichman gets excited, but he is a calm excited. 3 up, 3 down. And Waller is owning this quarter. It's 32-28.
Trap's coming.
And you can't do that. We turned it over, and they had the trap using the side. Now, there's a couple of offensive fouls. And I think we got Slickum on the ball or something. Nobody can hold it. Ridgely Reagan says, I've got the basketball.
Coach Teichman looking for a charge. I don't blame him.
Well, the game has not evolved, but devolved into some very inconsistencies. Rose wanting to go one-on-one. And I could make a case for either way
I
then.
think it's a shooting foul, but
it is.
We'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take it.
No, he had it on the floor. Okay, it is a shooting foul.
Tompkins, if I'm right, well, the scoreboard says I'm right, has 3 fouls. First shot up by Rose is good. Rose has got 4 points now. Had a real big basket late in the second quarter that helped us, and an and one on it. That was the one he was going down. Second one up, and man, his free throws really look good tonight.
Yeah, Kelsey's feeling it too. He's showing a little bit of emotion there. Big minutes tonight from the freshman.
Yep, 2-point game. Nita Thornton-White is watching, the former great basketball player herself. And her grandson was here last year. And that was Niven, and that's his first points, and it's a three-pointer. Puts TCA up 5. And they're doing everything they can to get the ball out of Aiden Shaw's hands, which is good strategy. Kelsey wanted to wheel and deal, but sometimes you just got to pivot and get that hip out there when somebody goes to knock at it.
Almost a real important stretch, goes down 5. You don't want them to get extended right here.
No, not with the quarter coming close to an end. DJ shot a little flat. TCA could hold it for the last shot, but I don't think they'll hold it that long. They'll work for a good shot, but they are going to try. They'll take, if they get what they like, they'll take it. Caleb really wanted to wheel and deal then. And we foul Tompkins. I thought we had played it good for a minute.
Yep. Yeah, pretty good defense. You like to stay on the floor there and contest.
And that one is on Deuce Lawrence, his first. Tompkins will get 2. First one is off the iron, and that was his first trip to the free throw line. He has 2 points in the contest. Tompkins eyes it, tries it, and buys that one. And it's a 6-point lead. We need to at least get a basket this trip. Don't know if we'll try to hold it for the last shot. Wow, they say he stepped on the line. Now that one I could not tell about.
Coach Tyson didn't really agree. He was standing right there, but
TCA could hold this one for the last shot. They have a 6-point lead. And they are going to come outside a little more because Coach, then they'll try to drive it and they'll pull it right back out. They get Caleb Williams out there with 17. They'll want to start the offense between 10 and 12 seconds, so it looks like they're going to start it at 10. Here's Caleb kicking it off. Vales goes up, misses it. Shaw's going to have time to get a shot off, and he's a master of this.
Oh.
And almost got it. It's 36-30 at the end of 3. TCA with the lead. Let's take a 1-minute timeout.
Is Old Frosty on its last legs? Don't wait until it's old and cold. Give your home and family the gift of comfort. A new York HVAC system with a free 10-year parts and labor warranty from McCoy's Heating and Air. Get the security and savings of a 10-year parts and labor warranty free with the purchase of qualifying systems. so you and your whole family can celebrate in comfort with the gift that keeps on giving. A new York HVAC system delivered by Santa and his merry team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
Well, back for the final quarter. TCA with a 6-point lead and the basketball. Caleb Williams to inbound. TCA, Brian, we've got to come up with some great defense right now.
Yeah, you can't let them extend it out. And so we're plenty of, obviously, just starting the fourth quarter. Stay calm, stay poised, get stops. That's a big finish.
Yep, Tompkins just powers that one in. He's got 5 points. And it's an 8-point lead. Ridgely Reagan has it out top of the circle to Deuce Lawrence. Down the corner to Shaw. And Shaw only has 5 points, Brian.
Yeah, and, he's being guarded by 2 most of the time. They're loading to the ball. So somebody else is going to have to step up, and he needs to take what's given to him.
Driving to the hole. What do they say? It's on the floor.
Should be 2 shots for DJ.
Yeah, they say it's on the floor. Wow. Of course, the other night we had the continuation over at USJ. Here's the shot. Falling back a little bit, and Tompkins plays Windex man for them. He cleans the boards. You got to go straight up when you shoot that one. Thought Deuce was going to get a steal for a minute.
5.
Here's Caleb Williams, and that is 3 down for him. He's got 5, and I think we're going to have a timeout for the net. Ridgely helps it out. It's an 11-point lead, Brian, starting to look a little serious.
Yeah, we lost him there. We were doing some switching and weren't able to locate where he was, and he made us pay for it.
Now, last year we took both of the games, one of them on about a 60 to 65-foot shot by Jalen Mosley. And another foul has been committed, so that should run them to 4. And again, I've had a little scorebook problem. I had sometimes when people stand in front of me, don't always get to see. Well, they say it's just 3. Waller with his second foul. Shaw wants to go up and does. And see how much vertically straighter he stayed? Kyle with a good timeout. Go ahead, Coach.
No, just saying that's a big shot to get him, hopefully get him going, get him into rhythm.
Yeah, we're going to keep it here this time. It's a 30-second timeout. And I love it when Aiden goes straight up now. If he has that big fall away, and all shooters are like that. You got to have super strength to do that. Okay, we are 9 points down with a little over 6 minutes, 6.5 minutes approximately to go. What do we got to do?
We got to start with stops. We can't score with them, or they're gonna keep extending the lead. It starts with stops on the defensive end, communicating. Aiden, you could tell from that timeout's a little bit tired. So if we're gonna switch, we got to make sure we communicate the switches, and we can't get caught ball watching, knowing who we're guarding.
And Ronnie Armstrong, you played at Savannah. I sit on the bench mostly as a manager from being injured in football at Jackson High. Turi Oman was my coach, and you also played back at UTM, as you said. Here's the drive by Vales. And a nice soft, and he got it. And he's got 10 on the night, and they're back to an 11-point lead. But, Ronnie, this is Coach Joe Holloway that used to coach at Liberty, and I've been down to Savannah to play against Ron Burnham and his crew. DJ shot missed. He's fighting for the rebound. Goes up, missed again. There's the tip. That looked like, is that Rose?
Yeah, Kelsey with the tip. We're fighting hard. We got to have stops. Got to have stops on defense.
Yeah, we can't trade baskets with them. And Coach Dexter wants to take a timeout and talk it over. We'll talk it over, and we're going to give you a timeout from some great sponsors here on the Jackson Christian Worthy Road Studios Facebook page. 30-second timeout.
The best thing to order is when you are sitting at soccer practice, order it through your phone while you're sitting there, and then you go and pick it up.
But you're much more of a planner than me.
I am.
And that's what I love about you.
Yes.
You know, I'm not that prepared. It's more seat in my pants.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
5 minutes and 40 seconds left in this contest. Brian, again, remind folks what we've got to do to get back in this game.
Well, Coach Williams taking a good timeout. We got to keep the pressure up, get stops, and get rebounds. Go down and score.
43-34, TCA with the lead. Two great teams, two great coaches, and a lot of fine action in this game. Lady Eagles win. Here's Vales driving, and Vales has 12, and I'm not sure everybody expects that many out of him. He's their point guard.
Yep.
There's the steal. They've got Williams lobs it up for Waller, and Ridgely gets a block out of it. He stopped the fast break, and here comes Cole Vargason.
Good defense getting back.
Now we switched a little better, and we throw it in. They can throw it into backcourt legally. Caleb Williams comes out to help his big post player, Tompkins. We switched on the offside exchange. Shaw very carefully, and Caleb has found the range now, and he's got 6 in this quarter, and they are up by 14. Ferguson to Jenkins. Jenkins, he flushes that one. Maybe that'll get us cranked up. He's got 14 on the night.
Trying to get some momentum going, but it starts with stops.
It sure does, and we see that the Steeler fan for life is watching. And Dexter is orchestrating, and I know what he's doing. He uses the clock. He's watching the clock, and then he'll tell them when to start the offense, which they did. And Tompkins misses. We got a break, but he got his own rebound. It dances off the rim, and we've got to start rebounding hard, but they have good position, Brian. Let's see what Shaw wants to do. He gives it to Ridgely Reagan. Ridgely wants to go to the hole. And they're going to call the block.
I don't know.
I'll say interesting call like I do.
Questionable.
14 fouls. We want to get there. We haven't committed any.
Yeah.
Now, sometimes that can be a detriment.
Yeah.
Niven comes out. Waller's got 3 fouls. 3:48. It's thrown in. Shaw's got it. Wants to go up. And it's down. And let's see, we've got a timeout. We're going to take a 30-second timeout with the score. 48-39, TCA leading Jackson Christian.
Had an accident and in need of repairs? If you're being towed, make sure the driver knows where to take it. David White Body Shop to expedite the repair process. David White Body Shop has been in business over 42 years. They have factory-trained certified technicians, and they are a direct repair shop for most insurance companies. They make sure your vehicle is repaired to manufacturer's recommendations. Always insist on the professionals at David White Body Shop.
Okay, we are back. Brian, time is getting short. We're 9 down. We can't match buckets, can we?
Yeah, getting it back into single digits is useful and helpful, all those things. But we, as we keep talking about, they're doing a good job extending the lead. They've got some guys making some tough shots. And if you trade baskets here, obviously with their the lead they build, it's going to be tough to come back. So we've got to get a stop here and put some game pressure back on TCA.
Carlos Roberson in the game. Shaw is out right now. Jenkins, Rose, Reagan, Lawrence, they're the ones that's got to play defense, and they've got to play some hard cornbread and onion breath defense right now.
Deuce is drawn. Caleb Williams with Aiden on the bench.
The biggest thing is stay between him and the bucket. Don't let him get an angle or get by you. And he's going to use time, and he'll break. Now he's got to have help. Well, we got it stripped. Here's Kelsey Rose. Bales picked him up. Kelsey wanted to go behind his back and lost it, but Ridgely Reagan shoots the impossible shot.
Speed him up and hopefully makes a mistake. That's what happened in the last possession. We got to continue to do that. If we foul, so be it.
Absolutely, because we have no team fouls.
That's okay.
That we'll get one right
that's
there.
Okay.
But it gets the hands out off of it of Caleb Williams. Now, I tell you what needs to happen. The foul is on Deuce Lawrence. Don't let him get it back when he throws it in.
Yeah. Get in front of him. There you go.
Deuce deny. Now, Carlos just needs to move his feet and work Vales hard here. Curl cut coming. I thought I saw an illegal screen, but they're going to call a hold on us or a push. Wow. Again, Caleb is going to throw it in. Now they're going to put DJ out there. Deuce has got his work cut out for him on a very quick young man. They'll run the double cutters off of the high post screens. And Deuce did a good job then, Brian.
He did. Good on the ball defense.
Craddock got the spin move away from him.
Gotta stay close to get a count.
Now this one, don't go lunging at him. Give him help.
Travel.
You could see it that way, and then again, you might not.
Yeah, I was hoping we'd get a walk there.
Well, we've let some worse things than that get away, and like I said, the cry of any coach, consistency. They did a good job picking our man off. We've got to switch out on that. That's Williams' third three of just this quarter. And it's a 10-point game. We got to score in a hurry. They strip Jenkins of the basketball. Caleb with the running one-hander misses. When we knock it out of bounds, it'll belong to TCA. Here comes Aiden Shaw back into the contest.
Thought we got fouled on the other end.
It was very interesting. A little preventive officiating then.
We're going to run the same play here. Go the other way.
And they drew the penetration, and when you step off of Tompkins to help, you give him the pass and he scores, and they've got a 12-point lead with 1:42 and counting. Shaw kicks it off. Lawrence wants to go to the hole. He gets his shot partially blocked. TCA's got it, and this time they're going to take a little more time off unless we make a defensive error. And we may have just made one. They left it short, but we don't rebound. The block, and we've got to hurry, Brian.
I'm not sure why he's trying to score, but it helps us out.
Yeah, it did. Here comes Cole Vargason. It's, we may be going to play a little offense-defense here. Cole, a very good shooter if he can get his feet set. Right now we need threes or very quick twos. Here's the shot off the iron. Caleb Williams gets rid of it to Vales. We got to find, and we've got a bad rotation, and Dexter telling them to take it back outside. Craddock and Cole got the foul. That'll be our fourth team foul, so it should be on the side. 57 or 50.4 seconds left. 53-41.
Still got to play hard if he wants us to foul.
Yep.
Try to extend it as long as possible. We'll see how he wants to play it.
You know they're going to keep the ball in Caleb's hands as long as they get. Carlos Robertson gets a foul. And Caleb will shoot 2. He's got 11 points on the night. Didn't score until in the third quarter. First one, shot it, got it. And like I said, I don't know whether his mom and dad, both great high school and college players and shooters, don't know who he got his shooting touch from. Probably both of them. Now 44 seconds, but we have to score quickly. Can't dilly-dally. He got both of them, and it's 55-41, 14 points, timeout call. And let's take one more quick 30-second timeout.
Whether you're relocating into Jackson or just wanting something new and different, call Kenny Sutherland with 5-Star Real Estate Services. He can help make your dreams become a reality. With over 20 years experience and helping over 1,000 families with their new home purchases, there's a reason that he is your new construction expert and home buying specialist. Call Kenny today, direct at 731-444-1164 or 731-661-9000.
We're back, Brian. We've got to make hay while the sun shines. 44 seconds. What do we do?
Yeah, you just, have to get shots up, have to hope they fall. Just extend it out as long as you can and keep playing the game and always respect the game. You never know what's going to happen.
Absolutely. We've got to take it 94 feet. And we got to score as quick as we can. Shaw got it. The right man has the ball. We need to spread out. Movement. Don't let them find anybody. Cole Vargason's got it. Cole shoots a 3 up there off the back of the iron. Now we got to turn around and play defense immediately. Make them give it up. Cole runs at Vales. And that'll send Vales to the line with 24.7 seconds. And unofficially, he is 4 for 4 from the free throw line.
Yeah, tough night.
And it's one of those nights where the moon, the stars, and the planets do not line up right. And that one rolls in. And for TCA, the United States Steel stock is up with that one falling in. Second one off the front of the iron, but they get the rebound and pull it out. And that's the last thing you can afford to do. And now you cannot score enough points to take the win. So TCA will stall it out, and they'll get a victory. Hard played game by both teams.
Yeah, extremely hard. And first time around, and you have to see how each other are going to play, and now we know. Now we know what to expect, and they had some guys step up and make big plays.
Yep, and now we have to go to their house to even the situation.
I like this by Coach Teichman to get Aiden out with 9 seconds left.
Yeah, there's nothing to accomplish there. Carlos Robertson back in. Second free throw up by Craddock and good. He'll have 7 on the night. 9 seconds. Mostly token defense will be played. Ridgely goes to the hole, lays it up. And the contest is over. TCA 57-43 for our Eagles. Brian, a quick thought before we take a timeout and come back with scoring and final thoughts.
Yeah, you felt like when it got to 7, it was going to be a tough road to come back with the way they played defense, and they made more plays down the stretch and were able to knock down some shots, and their scores got going. I believe Waller's probably the difference there in the third quarter and into the fourth quarter. Their guys stepped up, so we now know what we have to do. regroup and play a tough Sacred Heart team on Friday.
Absolutely. We will be back with more after this contest. Let's take a 2-minute timeout. A 2-minute timeout. We'll come back with the wrap-up and points.
This is Lee Johnson.
And this is Jason Lockridge from Southern Capital Advisors.
We're thankful for the Jackson Christian family and are honored to help lay a foundation that will build our community for years to come.
Welcome to Southern Capital Field, and go Eagles.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
We are back. We split tonight. The girls win. The boys take a tough loss, 57-43. And we want to thank two other people I didn't get mentioned, Reggie Smith, the legend here in Jackson, and Larry Forsythe, for watching our sponsors tonight. And please thank them, because you get to watch these games free. It's not like the National Federation and the TSSAA. They're going to get their dollar's worth and their pound of flesh money-wise from you if you have to watch their cuts. The Blacksmith Restaurant, Carlock Nissan, Aloha Pools, Jones Chevrolet, Coca-Cola, Dayton's Carpet One, Elite Dental, Nest Realty, Humboldt Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, the Bank of Jackson, McCoy's Heating and Air, Kenny Sutherland with 5-Star Realty, Great American Sports, Southern Capital Advisors, and David White Body Shop. And Brian, a tough loss and a good win. Your final thoughts?
Yeah, the girls come out, pick up a really good win, bouncing back from Friday night. A lot of contributions there from our girls team. Excited for that win. The nightcap is not so great. You come up against a really good team that's been playing well, and they played a little bit harder than us there in the first, and they were able to start making shots. And once they made some shots and got some momentum, it was tough for us to come back. When somebody can guard like that, and that's how everybody in our region, the top teams in our region, are going to guard. When they're able to guard like that, it makes it difficult for us to make a comeback, especially after they extended that lead.
Absolutely. It is one of the toughest regions in Division II as far as single A there is. And I know they've got some great offensive players, but I don't think any region plays defense like this one or this district does. And we will be back Friday night. Single game. What time is that game? I've been given two different times.
I'll have to double check myself. I'm assuming it's at 6 o'clock.
Okay, and that's what I am assuming. Yeah. But then I had somebody say, hey, I heard the game is at 6:30. What we'll do, and they always put it on Jackson Christian's Facebook, you can check our website. And we want to congratulate Aiden Shaw on his 1,000-point award tonight, which he actually got back at West Carroll. And it's just tough. And let me give the scoring, and then we'll do a wrap-up here on the game. For the winning TCA squad, and these are all unofficial stats tonight, is I might have to start standing up more because sometimes your vision gets blocked up here. Braden Waller had 11. Caleb Williams had 13. Gabriel Lee had 4. Drake Craddock had 7. Zach Nevin had a 3-pointer.
7 for Lakai Tompkins, and 13. Cooper Vales had a big game, and he helped out a lot because I don't think we expected their point guard to score that many. Now, we know he can score. For us, Aiden Shaw probably had his low game of the year. I haven't got to see all of them because we only do certain ones on the broadcast. He had 10 tonight. DJ Jenkins with 14. He was our leading scorer. Kelsey Rose with 9. And Ridgely Reagan with 10. These are all unofficial. Brian, one comment I will make, and Coach Kyle's addressing that right now. We got to have more than just 4 people score.
Yeah, you got to find your balance. And the other night against USJ, we had some guys step up and knock down some shots, and the role players were the key tonight. And you know what? I mean, that's going to happen sometimes. And now we know. Now we know what guys see, what to expect the next time we face these guys, and it'll be the same kind of ball game.
Oh, it will be. It'll be tooth and toenail, a lot of cornbread and onion breath defense. And our good friend Grant Boykin, who is definitely here for the girls' game, he's been watching the whole night. We appreciate him. We will remind you that this is a copyright broadcast of Worthy Road Studios for 2023/2024 season. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, editing, or further use of this BallGame Blitz broadcast without the express written consent of Worthy Road Studios is strictly prohibited. Now, please support our advisors and advertisers. And you see on the screen a great crew there. First of all, our executive producer is Paul Schultze. But the man that gets you some of those great shots, and he got you some, and he got the situation so we could see Aiden Shaw get at least presented and holding his basketball, and we told you about that. And, of course, we got some great cameramen tonight, Jack King and Christopher Craigie. What a great job they did. My color man, Brian Bullard, he'd be good if I wasn't even here. And, of course, Coach Joe Holloway. We love Eagle basketball and Eagle sports, and we will be back Friday night with a boys-only game. It is time to say thanks for your time this time. Till next time, good night, all.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports.
The Jackson Rockabilly, Union and Bethel Universities, USJ, TCA, JCS, and Peabody.
Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers.
Thanks to the sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.